at least I put in 2 hours of fantasy.
I'll like listen and stuff.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm
Wish me luck for the car ride home.
What's the clever name for us?
Okay. I chose a dark path roleplay? Or what do you mean? Oh, can we actually hang on. Can we change our nicknames in the Discord to our characters for my sake?
Yeah.
Just for my sake, because I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna feel horrible. So here's the live stream, just so when I draw the like the caverns and stuff, so you know where you're going and what's where. Just so you can look at it.
Your dog can't be in here with you.
Is that the right nickname?
Wait, where are you? Oh yeah, God thought, yeah.
Oh wait, here. I got another one.
Wait, that's the wrong link, sweetheart. You linked to your own private dashboard.
Frickin'
Okay,
gosh dang it.
Yeah, it just took me to mine, so I was like, why is that my picture? It's like, hello.
Oh, we already have someone watching too.
Ooh.
I know!
Hey there, person watching. Welcome to what will probably be a shit show.
I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a shit show.
Hey!
Eh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, Cody, don't do it. Who let the cats in? No!
Meow, meow, meow.
Guys, I'm already
Hey,
suffering.
people watching.
Well,
Alright. Okay, so let me sketch out everything here.
I'm gonna mute Groovy while we do this.
yeah, that's what I was doing. It's just memeing at us right now.
Alright. I have it like super low.
Oh, the little chicken emoji.
Huh?
By Mochi's name.
Alteen Doodles says hello, everyone.
Oh god.
Hello.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
I accidentally opened Movie Studio. This isn't good.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't
bother.
wanna
Oh,
edit this
beans.
video.
Oh, beans.
No beans.
Alright. Ooh, who's that?
I have no idea.
That's Mochi, but I can't.
Mochi, we have no idea what you're saying, dude. You are a robot.
Alright, so I'm gonna sketch out. So you all, no matter what your background was,
Did you send the right one now? You did.
Mochi, why does it?
Wait, I didn't put out my background stuff yet.
well, I'm going by, like, whatever your background was.
We better all introduce ourselves.
Well, whatever your background was, that's, you know, up to you guys. But everyone, no matter what your quest is or personal quest is, you're all going to meet at this bar today.
Okay.
It's nighttime. It's fair weather. It's like springtime. It's not anything too horribly bad, you know. It's nice outside. And if you're looking at the stream, there's 2 entrances in this bar. Alright. Who wants to be where? This is a bar.
Already be in.
Hold on, I gotta actually get my computer so I can look at your roleplay. I mean, not roleplay, live stream.
Gotcha.
Because it's not working on mobile.
Wow, just expose him like this.
Hold on.
How the
Speaking of which,
frick
I
do
better
you
grab my
spell
dice.
sorcerer? Oh my god. Like 3 people go mute.
What?
Nothing. Like 3 people muted at once.
Nice. Alright, well, where do you want to be, Ink?
I am obviously at the bar.
Alright, and what color do you want to be?
Between blue and green.
Alright.
Light blue and green.
Alright.
Ink, are we doing the drinking contest?
Yeah, that's what's happening. Like, we are
Awesome.
already in the bar.
Alright,
having said contest.
alright, so if my computer can keep up with me, I'll put you right here then, alright? You're at this little bar stool. Bumble, where... Oh, well, she's doing her thing. So, you and Bumble are doing a...
already having the drinking contest.
So
Yeah,
you
we're,
already.
like, smack in the middle of it.
All right, so I'll put you guys like right here then. All right. Who else is on? Wubs is doing his own thing. Do you guys want to interact while everyone else is gone?
What's up?
You guys can interact while everyone else is muted if you want. You know.
So you want to say that again to me?
You
Zach Umbro.
you
Are we
may
supposed to do this in chat?
We can.
Do we do it here?
yeah right
Or
now
do I
verbally
Like, verbally
verbally talk to Bumble.
Bumble. Not Bumble. What's your name? Nira.
Nira.
Nira. Yeah.
Nira.
How do you spell it?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm gonna
N-E-I-R-A.
If that really is.
oh yeah,
your
okay.
name.
Yeah, if that's even
You
your
got
name.
me. My name's actually Kelsey.
Wow. Name for the trash drinker.
Hmm?
You heard me.
I actually didn't hear you.
Back.
I said trash name for a trash drinker.
Wow, okay.
Are you
Listen.
role playing this or is this like
Role playing.
Is this us role-playing it? I am not good at improv.
Are there
I
any
think we should.
Are there any beggars in the bar?
I mean, they're not quite beggars, but they're not wealthy, you know.
I'm gonna immediately use a dino roll to see if Nira has successfully swapped out her drinks for lighter stuff.
All right. So that would be sleight of hand.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta check my stats.
All right. Avi, what color do you want to be, and where are you? Also, you, Wubs. So the beggars would be outside if you want to do, beggar stuff, like if
Oh,
you know.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
But, I'm sitting at the bar too.
You're also at the
Escanor
bar.
sit-
Where at the
Escanor
bar?
sits at the bar.
Where?
He's sitting at the very corner,
Uh,
far
On
from
the
everyone.
opposite side.
opposite side. All right. I'll make you orange or something.
Oh yes, it works.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Nira, what are you doing here?
All right. So.
I mean, just passing through, really.
Nice.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm on my way to go see someone very important to me and towards my family.
Ooh, do tell.
Elves don't kiss and tell, sweetheart.
Gotcha. I down another drink.
All right. So, were you successful?
Hold on. It says I can use a bonus action granted by my cunning action to make a sleight of hands check. And my dino roll was an 8.
It was an 8. You
It
said.
was an 8.
Okay, you
Yeah.
did not.
Okay.
Ink, can you roll a
Constitution?
No, I want to be Constitution. I want to see if you see her or not. So that would be
Oh,
where's all my sheets now?
where's my shit?
That would
Okay,
be
so
use Wisdom or something.
Right.
Wisdom,
Alright.
we'll say, or
So-
Deception. Try Deception. So that's Charisma. Sorry.
Charisma?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. And I get a +1 in deception. So I need to roll what? D20?
Yep.
I got a 14, I get a
Oh,
+1 in
crap.
deception, and my charisma is 13 +1.
Okay. So you see that what she's trying to do. Like, you notice it. Do you...
You gonna say anything? Can I
Hold
roll
on.
to see if I
Guys.
notice that she notices?
Yes.
Okay.
But, let me know then.
Is that charisma?
Yeah, also, because that would be Deception, or that would be... Yeah, just go with it. We'll go with it. Just go with that.
Alright. It was a 9.
Okay, okay. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I think I'm so sneaky.
Yeah, you think you did it. Like, you're like, yeah, she'll never figure this out, you know? Like, you're like, yeah.
Okay, but I did notice.
Yeah.
Yes, you noticed that what Nira was doing. You know exactly what she was doing, but she doesn't know that you know.
I roll my eyes at her.
Alright. Alright, and how do you react, Nira?
I'm trying to think what she would do. How many drinks do we think they have in them at this point?
Well, I can roll and figure that out.
Oh god.
Roll a d4.
Does Nira check her in the face?
Alright, Akira is also looking for shinies, if you don't see it in the chat. So, there's that. I'm gonna roll a d10. We're gonna see how fucked you are.
I will
Oh,
say
great.
that Cicely does definitely have her necklace medallion on.
Okay.
Very shiny.
Alright, Styx, what are you doing?
Oh, me?
Yep.
I'm going to continue to look at them.
So, you see him from past the corner of the bar?
But I focus off on the tiefling itself.
Alright.
Yo, spaghetti.
Roll Constitution for me, Bumble.
Yeah.
Oh, do I get to do that too, right?
Yep.
My constitution is 15 plus 2.
Ooh, heck yeah. I don't have any plus on that, but it's 11 plus 19.
Okay. Alright, you got an 11.
Or no, I rolled the 19.
Oh, alright. So
Yeah.
Niera's doing she's fine. She's just drinking them, just,
Alright.
taking it.
A lot of experience.
She's fine.
I drank heavier stuff in Calban all the time. It's really bad.
So I rolled a 4, but my constitution is 15 plus 2.
Alright, you just add the +2.
I got a 6.
Alright, they're
I'm definitely doing exaggerated stupid things.
yeah, Cicely's not doing so good. So it's apparent that Niera is doing very well.
Okay, so because it's pretty clear that Cicely's not doing very well, and then she rolled the eyes, I'm gonna just kind of blow it off because I think they're drunk already.
Alright.
So I don't really react.
Alright. Alright, so Styx, you see this. Akira, what are you doing? So you're looking for shinies, you said, right? Did you roll to see if you find anything? It'd be a d20. So Styx, you see this a while. What are you doing? So you see that one's very, very drunk. The other isn't as much. But it's apparent that they're in a contest of sorts.
And another one is looking on the ground for shiny things.
Yes.
I make my way over. Which color is the tiefling? Just so I know.
The brighter blue.
Okay, I make my way over to her.
All right.
And I kind of have a strut.
All right, and Akira, do you have? You'd be looking, so that would be. What is your shit? What is it called? What's that automatic bonus, Wubs?
I think it's passive. Oh no, it's your initiative.
Initiative. What is your bonus initiative for Akira? Because if she has a +2, then she passes, because it'd be 10. So meanwhile, while Akira is searching for these shinies, it would be on your
It's on your character sheet up towards your.
it'll be under your
towards your-
proficiency, I think.
Yeah, it would be under your proficiency bonus. It would usually show initiative +1, 2, or anything else.
Yeah.
And that's basically you add that into. You sort of add that into everything. It's kind of like you add it with your modifiers.
Alright, and then I'm gonna draw this quick here. Oh, it would help if I knew how to draw. Okay. So,
+3.
Nice. All right. So you found a gold coin on the ground. Just make sure that you're keeping track of this. Then you found a gold coin so far, and a few like silver pieces, but I don't count them in this game. So you can like melt them down or do whatever with them, whenever you please. Because you're also walking by a very drunk character at the moment. And then Styx is making his way, so I'm gonna assume he's like what, here? Is that all right for you?
It's lagging, so I can't really see.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah, he's basically right there, and he's getting closer.
All
At this
right.
point, he does pull down his like little magnifying goggles.
So he's also
Because
looking.
Yes.
Oh shit, sorry. Okay. Mochi, where is Theron then? I'll make him pink. I see him as a pink.
That's fitting. That's a Theron color. Or a bright yellow.
Yeah, I'd see that too. I'm gonna keep him pink just for this, for now. Just for this.
Yeah.
Okay, he is sticking to the wall. Alright, I'll put him over here.
He's like too nervous to approach anyone. I just realized my mic was like unmuted.
Alright. So, Bumble, what does, Niera do?
So Nira kind of gives him this like once over, trying
Uh-huh.
to determine like what he's about, and she's not too intimidated, but like she's dealt with this before. She kind of like fingers her dagger, like kind of real discreetly, and she's like, "What's up?
Alright,
Like, what's up there?
yeah. Like, what's going on, my friend?
Yeah.
Alright,
You need something?"
are you back, Ink?
I am.
Okay. Styx, what do you, first of all, do you even acknowledge this, or do you try to play it off? What do you...
What? That she's staring at me?
Yeah.
And you're staring at me.
I just blow it off, and I continue to get closer.
Alright, so I'll move you closer then.
That guy sounds like a creep.
What? Alright, Mochi, what does, Theron do?
He's probably looking around, just like analyzing everyone, because he's not sure who he should approach
Alright,
about something he heard about
okay.
from his town.
Alright. So Akira spotted the gold coin, picked it up, and she's straightening up. So she's right behind you, Ink, and Bumble. And Styx made his way over as well. So the only person that's really not there right now is Theron.
Well, the drinks are starting to get slick. And all the people around him. He can't help but yell, "How's everybody doing?"
Does she say it?
Her with just complete disgust and turns back to like completely ignore her, pretend she's not even associated.
Alright, the bar maiden notices how much Cicely has drank. So she just takes the alcohol away for a moment.
I would like to roll to persuade for one more strong drink.
Go ahead.
Ink, did they bet on this fight?
What do I roll?
It would be persuasion.
So, what is it? Roll d20.
Yeah, it would be a d20 and then whatever your bonus is for persuasion.
It's +3.
Same. Okay.
Alright. And she obviously doesn't give it to me. And I turn to, I turn to Nira and I say, "Hey, buy me one last drink. I know what you tried to do."
Oh.
She plays it off. She's like, "I have no idea what you're talking about.
Please, you are so obvious.
You are so
Lightyear
very clearly." She's like, "You're so very clearly drunk right now. I don't think it's safe to give you another one. I'm trusting the barkeeper on this."
Who are
Akira, what do you do a while? You guys can keep going. I just know that it takes longer for Avi to type.
Who even are you, my mom?
I'm someone who doesn't really feel like getting involved with you any further.
Theron's just like, help someone. I don't know who to talk to.
I'm turning to Akira now. I'm saying, what are you doing, though?
All right, Styx. What are you? You're watching this all go down. The barkeep obviously looks a little disgruntled at how drunk this other person is.
What is Webb's character name, real quick?
Escanor Styx Dragon Scales. His
Okay.
nickname is Styx, because of
Okay.
how small and skinny he is.
I call him
Just real quick, in the meantime, Anira now has her dagger like out on the table and is side-eyeing Styx, like, don't come any closer.
Okay, the people in the bar, there's all kinds of different ones, like Dragonborns, other tieflings, there's just a lot of people in there. They're watching you now because you have the, dagger out.
And also Slith, yelled and rude.
But everyone's eyes are on you. Even,
Great.
okay, do you guys see what Akira is saying?
Yes.
Okay, alright.
She doesn't know who asked her, what are you doing?
Fuck. Look, Cicely said,
I think it
what are
was
you doing?
possible.
Cicely asked what they were doing because they're like right behind them.
Okay. So they're both saying it.
Yeah, apparently.
What is, Theron
No,
doing
Anira
now?
is not paying any attention to Akira right now. She's focusing on Styx.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the barmaiden, sees this dagger out and she goes, I'd put that away if I were you. The people around here don't like bar fights as much as you might like to believe.
Nira just kind of nods and gives a small apology and then puts the dagger back away.
Alright,
But
alright.
she has not broken eye contact with Styx, or
Ar-
at least if Styx was looking up.
Alright,
Styx
the,
is a little closer now.
alright. The ugly barmaiden spits in the cup and proceeds to clean it.
Now that's
Ew,
not
that
saying
noise.
it.
My character is slightly aroused.
I banned Wubs from chat.
Alright.
Like, who are these people?
What, do you want Theron to do anything? He's just gonna stand there, or how's this gonna...
Maybe he, gets worried about the barmaid and he kind of starts to approach, but then he realizes that things are, kind of mellowing down.
I would
So
like
he's
to
like,
say
okay,
So would it be...
stays a safe distance.
Would it be safe to assume he moved closer toward the door?
Yeah, he's, closer, but not, up in their face close.
Alright.
Cicely's cat has come back through into the bar and has hopped into her lap.
Alright, so Cat came in this way? I'm gonna...
Nira's never seen a
Yeah, the
cat
nearest
before.
one.
She's looking at it like, what the hell is that?
Alright,
I
so in this corner, a giant half-orc man, right here, gets up, and he's drunk as fuck, okay? He's up, ready, and he goes, "What do you mean I'm not allowed to have another drink? I paid for 10 drinks, and I only got 9. I don't understand," and he's throwing glasses. A lot of beers getting spilled everywhere. And his buddies are also drunk here, but they're not, as drunk as this other half-orc.
I would like to cast a spell.
Alright.
Alright. Should we roll for initiative, or...
Depends on what do you want a bar fight, or do you want to do this discreetly?
It's not really I'm not attacking.
Okay, then don't roll initiative, just go ahead and see if you cast it first. Wubs,
Yeah.
wait, no. Ink. Akira asked, or never mind, did you already see that?
I did not.
Okay.
It's my business when you're picking up the gold coins that fell out of my pocket.
And, you can just type whenever, and I'll keep an eye out for the chat for you then.
I have it open so I can see if she
How
calls
do
out.
Alright.
What do I roll? Do you know what I roll?
You would have to know for, depending on whatever the, spell is. Usually it tells you the, what to do. Or you can tell me the spell, and...
It's just shield. I'm gonna cast shield.
I think at this point, Theron's also starting to get closer because he's, kind of worried about what's going to happen.
Alright.
There's, group of people and this drunk guy approaching.
Also, cat.
All right.
Mira tends to tunnel vision. She's still way more concerned with six right now.
Uh-huh.
She says to him, "Okay, buddy, if you do not either tell me what you're doing or leave me alone, we're gonna have a problem."
All right.
What do I roll?
What spell is it? I can look it up for you.
I said shield.
Shield. Use the percentage dice. So it'd be 1 to 100. And I'll let you know if it.
Oh, actually, never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I just read it. Noticing the person starting to get angry, Slith pulls out her quarterstaff and is just kind of tapping it against her foot like she's antsy.
All right. So the other customers at the bar, they're leaving now. They're like, no thank you, I don't want to go anywhere. So it is busy, it's bustling. All right. The atmosphere should be antsy, I guess, so that would be a good way to say it. And also the bar maiden, she took a dagger out from under the bar.
Ooh.
You get to have a dagger out, but I don't. What's the deal with that, man?
Alright, Akira answered for Sicily.
Wait.
At this point,
Oh, my bad.
Styx is just looking. He's just looking Mira over.
Looking her over.
Yes, and he bows and said, "Excuse me, milady. I may have seen many tieflings in my time, but you are the most exquisite."
Cicely has rolled her eyes at Akira and gone, "I'm sure you know who I am. I don't need to prove shit to you."
Those are fighting words.
Nira has had another drink, and she said, "I appreciate it, but you gotta back off. You are in my personal space. You're making me really uncomfortable, man." She doesn't want to fight him. She's trying to give him so many chances.
Alright.
Please, though, I must ask.
Alright.
Might I study you? May I have a look of your hair?
She turns around, she looks the bartender straight in the eye, she goes, "Can you please get him away from me?"
Alright, just as that happens, the drunk half-orc plows through the table. So the table goes flying, alright? It's a loud noise. All the other customers are gone by now. And his friends are also behind him. They are about to rob the bar.
Oh.
Siren squeaks and quickly runs to other people, like the group, like, help.
Alright. Alright.
Cicely,
Well, actually, the table actually flipped that way. So he is, pinned
Roll
here.
athletics.
Yeah, roll athletics to see if
Make
you...
him dodge
Okay.
the table.
Let me see. If not, then I'll just have him, like, hide behind the table, like,
Like, okay.
It's like, save me.
Alright, so the drunk orc, when you...
Dragon. Oh yeah, he's just ducking behind it. He rolled a 4.
Alright, so the drunk orc is up and he's like, I want my other drink! You know? And his friends are also up with him. They're just they don't look like they really want to fight, but it's obvious that this drunk, larger orc, half-orc, is the leader of their group. So everyone roll initiative.
Hell
I
yeah.
just
Oh no.
I've
Got
got
a
an
10.
8.
Oh, Cicely, the drunk
I
girl.
got a 7.
Also add your, what is it?
Oh.
Initiative bonus.
Yeah,
I
I got
have 20.
You have a 20? Alright,
Yeah.
alright, Cicely goes first.
Can I ask real quick?
Uh-huh.
Is there a chance that we can go about this peacefully and just get them out of here?
Yeah, you can definitely try. But you'd have to roll still. On your initiative turn.
Okay.
Alright, so
Let's see.
I'm waiting for this thing to load, but it's not loading. Alright, and if I can get my dice out of this, that'd be great. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Okay,
So,
so,
everyone tell me their numbers again. It was 20, that goes first, which is Sicily.
hey.
A Styx got a 10.
Nira got an 8.
Okay.
Oh, I think me and
Akira got a
yeah.
Akira and Theron both have 7s.
Akira and Theron. Alright, I need Akira and Theron to roll again.
Wait, who's
Because we have the
rolling
same
again?
number. Akira
Theron and Akira.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the same numbers. Oh!
Oh!
Let's go. It's because we're right next to each other.
What was it?
Poor Theron.
20 and a 3.
A 20 and a 3? Who?
Akira got 20.
Okay, so then Alright, Theron goes last.
Poor Theron.
Alright, and
Well,
then
it's probably good for Theron.
alright, and the half orc goes the very last. Alright, so you guys can have options.
I am ready to go.
Alright,
Okay.
what do you do? Cicely.
Cicely has noticed that they're getting ready to get to rob the bar. So she takes she gets up on top of her bar stool, stopping her cat,
Uh-huh.
and she says to Mira, Akira, and Styx, better cover your ears.
Oh.
Alright, roll athletics to see if she actually gets on her bar stool like you asked. And she's gonna have a -2.
I have a +2.
Okay, well then it's no addition.
So
She's
she
drunk.
tries to get up,
She's drunk.
so she tries to get up and she just falls off. But she still says it from where she is on the floor.
Alright.
From the floor she says, better cover your ears.
Did she still
Trying
say?
to be epic and just falls on the floor.
She's fine.
Alright.
Wait, do we cover our ears then? Do we have to roll to put our hands to our ears?
No.
Alright.
Hang on, I gotta roll damage. You got 2 damage from falling on the ground.
Oh no.
You got boo boo.
Alright.
Alright, so, am I saying it right, Nara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Styx is
Wait,
first though.
can I not-
Styx is before me.
Oh, I have to wait for everyone.
Shit. Alright, sorry. I wrote that wrong. Okay. Alright, Wubs, what are you doing?
Styx, being the man of regal he is, he puts his hands up and says, Now, this doesn't need to end in violence. We can settle this in a more civilized matter.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll to see if he listens. Alright.
Stupid.
He understood half of that.
Are you gonna cover your ears?
What half did he understand?
he went, alright, you said this, right? He's looking at you,
Yes.
and he's wobbling a bit, and he goes, no! And he's continuing to walk forward.
Oh,
Okay.
good sir.
Do you want to do an action? Or, because technically, you're just speaking at the moment, you didn't do an action.
I draw my whip.
Oh,
A whip?
daddy!
That's badass. No, what's that?
He's
You're talking
preparing
to
to
Simon Belmont here.
Oh god.
He got into this thinking it was a hentai D&D.
Not on my Christian server.
Yeah.
Not in this Christian household.
Alright.
Right, see if I hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna attack him?
Of course.
Tell me what you want to do. Wubs, can you tell me what you want to do before you do it?
Okay.
Before you roll.
I crack my whip, I crack my whip near his face, but not enough to hit him. Only enough to spook him.
Alright, roll.
So I roll to see if I can pull that off.
Yeah.
A man of skill. 17 plus.
Ooh.
Ooh! Alright.
Okay, good.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to... Alright. So he, at the whip, draws back and he acts like he was hit. But you already know he's drunk, so that has a lot to do with it. So he goes like, whoa! Alright. And then he falls back into the table.
Alright, I'm gonna have a car ride real quick, so I'm gonna be like in the text chat with Obi. Just letting you guys
Okay.
know real quick.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Gotcha.
So he fell back into this table that Theron was hiding behind. All right, and a loud like, thump, like happens. All right. So now Niera.
Okay. She is going to try and follow Six's lead. She kind of gives him a look like, okay, I see where you're going. And she's like, okay, guys. She turns to like the big guy. He's kind of fallen down, but like, and she goes, there's no need to get too aggressive. How about we just buy you your last drink and we can all go home and be fine.
All right. All right. Ooh. All right.
Roll for-
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll for
I'm gonna roll
persuasion.
for Persuasion. We're
Mhm.
gonna look at what affects that.
Let me
I was
see.
gonna use.
It's charisma. It's your charisma bonus.
Ooh, I got a +3 for that.
Ooh. Got some charismatic people here.
So it's a 10.
All right. All right. Let me roll against it. So that would be. All right. Yeah. He gets up from the mess that he made. His friends are still watching him. They're like, get a load of this guy.
This loser.
They dust off their friend, and the half-orc, the drunk half-orc, the large one, says, "Alright, but it has to be a big one."
Okay. Nira has no money. She turns to Styx, and she kind of whispers, she goes, okay, if you can buy him his drink for me, I'll let you do your studying thing.
Styx raises an eye. He winks.
Slip from the floor, pulls out a satchel of gold coins.
Oh yes. And he then looks to the orc and says, "Of course, my friend. Any size you want."
Alright. So the orc, he does this, like, stretch. He smells absolutely horrible, by the way. And, the barmaid gets him his drink, and he leaves. So you all are now seemingly alone together in this, empty bar.
Slip says, "Can somebody help me up?"
Who's the closest? Is Akira the closest right now?
You all are, Theron is the furthest away. So basically you guys are in a little group right now.
Okay.
Styx walks over before he collects his sample, and he walks over and he lifts the table off of Theron.
Hello?
What a gentleman.
And as he does, he says, "Good sir, might I offer you a hand?"
Cicely still looks very pleadingly up at people. Please
Nira's
help.
gonna go over to help her.
Alright.
She's gonna give her a hand up.
Alright, as you approach, the cat goes like, because, she fell with the cat.
Oh. Nira's terrified of the cat. She's gonna try and like maneuver her way around it to try and just grab her hand and help her up.
Alright, so Akira had her dagger pulled out the whole time defensively, and she only had bad experience with half-orcs, but she relaxed after the orc left.
Good to know that we did not have to get to that point.
Uh-huh. Very good.
It's a real
Don't worry,
shame
it's
nothing
the
happened.
master of charisma.
I was gonna clap.
Money talks.
Yeah.
Cha-chang.
Alright, so the barmaid, takes a look at the mess from everyone. Oh, Theron was just hiding under the table and poked his hat out from behind the table, so Styx can react then, quick.
Hello, good friend. What are you doing under there? You just missed one great fight.
If you can even call it that.
Exactly.
We'll go one quick pleading with a drunk man to not smash the bar in half.
A rich guy who just almost cracked somebody in the face with a whip. Is asking how a fight went.
He's gonna like
Yes.
walk outside, take 2 steps, and get eaten by a bugbear or something like that.
Bugbear. Alright.
Owlbear.
Alright, so, Theron squeaked a bit and he stuttered. I don't know. The table fell on me.
Well, it appears so, little friend.
Little friend.
Despite me being shorter than you. I'm 5'4" for who anyone doesn't know. He is a cinnamon. My character's he is a small bean. Yes.
Very small.
He helps stare into his feet.
What a gentleman. How can you guys not love him? Alright, so the barmaid looks at the mess and she says, you guys caused enough. Why don't you head out on your way?
Of course, my tender oozing blossom. I say it.
Oozing.
Nara says, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and she sprints out of that bar.
Oozing.
Sounds like she might fall.
Alright. Anything else?
Is anyone gonna help us slip up?
No one helps her up.
I
Yeah.
told you I helped her up ages ago.
No,
I
you
said
said you were going to.
I said Nira went over there and helped her up. She avoided. She kind of maneuvered around the cat, but like grabbed her
Alright.
hand and helped her up.
So Cicely slides 50 gold coins across the table to the barmaid and says, I'm sorry for the trouble. You can put the rest to my mail. I am Cicely Abernathy of the Stolen Cloak Guild.
Alright,
My parents will pay for this. And then, scooping up my cat, I trot out the door.
alright. So the barmaid goes like does this like very manly masculine grunt and takes the money. And you guys leave. Alright.
Yay!
Yay!
What does Akira say as she's leaving the bar?
Yes, what does? What is the final word? Is it my movie was okay?
By the way, this is some really good atmospheric music that we got going on right now.
I haven't been playing music this whole time. I've just been
Wait,
drawing.
my music is playing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the groovy chat music.
Hold on, I gotta turn them up.
Turn that shit up.
Oh hey, we have more watchers. I haven't been looking at the chat.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Roxy Bay. Oh god. I'm so sorry, I'm a pig.
Hey, babe.
Hey Bay.
Hey.
Hello,
Saying, hey, babe.
I should have looked at Altine Doodles before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Altean doodles. I bet they watch
Altean.
Voltron.
Perhaps.
Well,
Perhaps.
Altean Doodles, if you watch Voltron, and I mean the new Voltron, I love you.
The
Alright.
new Voltron? I love the new Voltron. Loved.
Ooh.
Alright. I'm making a little reminder thing for me.
You're making your way downtown?
Walking fast.
Now that we're
Thanks,
all
those guys that are
outside,
home.
Styx goes to Nira and gives a wink.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Lady.
She gives a real heavy sigh and says, "Alright, do you want the hair?"
Of course.
Alright. She takes out her dagger and she like gathers up some of her hair, the kind that like some of her baby hairs, and she just nicks them off and hands them to him.
Thank you. And he now has his magnifying goggles on, and he's staring them over, and you can hear him mumbling to himself. It's like,
Hmm.
yes, it appears she is from this region.
Like every sane man would do.
She just kind of nods and goes, "Right then," and then takes a few steps away.
Cicely turns to Nira and says, hey, no hard feelings.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
Alright. Alright, so you guys are out of the bar now. Alright, we're just gonna get you out of there. Alright.
Styx
Yeah.
now pulls out what looks to be a book, scribbles some stuff down, puts the hair inside, closes it, and puts it away.
Nice. Alright, so you're outside of the bar now. As you guys make your way on the path, I'll put red as your together color. It's the trail of blood you leave after every encounter. So you guys head down the path, there's a fork. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a where?
A fork.
a fork in the road.
A left and a right.
Why not a spoon?
Can somebody roll
I will.
I've had really bad luck with
Perception.
Dino.
Ahead of you.
I will
cons-
roll a perception roll.
Alright.
Conception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Deception.
Disgrace.
Oh, Slith got a 18. She rolled 16. She gets +2 in perception. Cicely does. Fuck.
All right, what was it? What was it again?
She got 18.
Awesome. What did everyone else get?
I got a 10.
Oh wait, I gotta roll real quick.
Dang it. Really edgy.
Jesus, Dino. Okay, I got a 6
All right, without the modifier or anything, or with it.
with the modifier.
All right.
That's it.
All right. All right.
That was 3.
All right. So, Cicely, Styx, Akira, and Theron need to roll yet.
Oh gosh.
Akira got a 6.
Okay. Did Theron roll?
Uh,
Oh, they
I
are.
got
They are.
5.
All
I
right.
got a 5 now.
All right. So Theron, everyone hears, but Akira and Niera. So in the distance, you hear an instrument, strumming instrument, playing, and Cicely believes that it's coming from the left, but yeah, she's pretty sure it's coming from the left.
There is. Do you hear that? That sounds hype.
I hear something, Styx says.
Well, we should go. Sounds like a party.
Dude, is Nero with them? And she just can't hear?
She just doesn't hear the strumming and music stuff. She's with them.
Okay, she's still eyeing the cat with so much concern. She can't leave it alone.
Listen, Wally won't hurt you.
What is Wally?
Wally is a cat.
Okay,
A feline.
what is a cat?
You don't know what a cat is?
Not particularly. No.
Styx pushes his way through and he explains what a cat is.
Scientifically.
For
She takes another fuse.
For you see, my red maiden, a cat is a small feline, four-legged animal.
If
They're
you
mostly used for hunting mice and whatnot, but they're very excellent when it comes to tracking and seeking out hidden objects.
if you come near my cat with that kind of language, I will.
Alright, and Theron, his wings flipped up a bit at the sound, and he says, it sounds lovely. And he chirps, and then he lets out a small, like, "Aw," to the cat. What does Akira do?
Oh, Akira did type a little bit before Theron.
Yeah, but with the okay. Oh yeah, she didn't hear it. Does she do anything though, or is she just kind of like standing there edgy like?
Edgelord.
In case you didn't notice, I'm weird.
At this time, Styx goes back over to Nira and explains himself a little bit.
Okay.
Cicely.
He walks over, it's like, "Excuse me, my fair maiden. I am very sorry about earlier, but I was just so perplexed. You see, I study many, many things. My family is known to be people of knowledge. And I have never seen a tiefling with such interesting hair."
Alright, so meanwhile, while you guys are talking, Akira is just looking at everyone, and she's kind of confused at what you guys are hearing.
Cicely is. Cat.
Actual cat.
Cicely turns to God, turns to Theron and says, "I'm glad you like them. I found them the other day. They've been following me since."
Nira is she's definitely relaxed a bit more now that Styx has told her what's going on. And she's like, "You don't have to call me fair maiden, you can just call me Nira. It's all good."
Alright.
She does take a
Cicely-
few steps
Cicely
back though,
also
because
looks
she's
over.
still got a personal bubble thing.
So,
Cicely also leans over to Akira and goes, "What a nice guy."
as you guys are talking, loud, feminine, like, screech erupts from the area where the music was coming from. And, like a And the music stopped. Who is taking?
Normies! I have oh, I guess I don't know.
So what are we doing? Who's taking the initiative leader role?
I am.
Sticks, being gentleman he is, he hears the feminine scream and takes off towards it.
Yeah.
All right.
So does Cicely as best as she can.
All right. Stumbling her way
Yeah.
to save
I
the.
forgot she's still wasted.
All right. So everyone follows.
Yeah. Nira's kind of taking responsibility for this little guy. She's like, he's not gonna survive out there on his own, and she runs after him.
All right. What
Also, something just happened with the live stream.
did it?
Yeah, it's an error occurred.
Nice. Watch it be my internet.
Just hit
Or
refresh.
maybe it was just me. Yeah, it's just me. Never mind.
Oh, okay. We're still good. We Gucci.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
Gucci.
All right. So everyone follows Akira and Theron. Do you follow too? Or do you like stay back like nah, man? Okay.
Yes. She follows.
Okay. So I'll just assume Theron follows too, because Mochi said she has bad connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would hope they would.
All right. So once I get moving here, so you get into like this opening area, right? It's a little off the path, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Right here, you see a small male, and then here you see this gorgeous fucking high elf right here. All right.
Female.
Yes.
Make it a male. Just
All right. But as everyone enters, it's very apparent that the screeches are coming from the male, and the elf is just very blank faced. Are you guys?
The X or the circle?
The elf is the X. I believe.
Okay.
No, the elf is the circle. Sorry, I'll do.
Just put an E.
Give pointy ears.
Make look like Legolas.
There we go. And
Perfect.
so, do you all just bluntly run in, or what do you want to do?
Cicely
No.
definitely does it. Cicely, in fact, falls in between them.
Okay. So Cicely was
Cicely ran
green.
in, slipped,
Go ahead, ran in.
ran in, slipped, and fell, and landed right between them.
Okay. So right here.
Yes.
All right, Theron looks around. All right, so he stays at the beginning, I assume then, like right here. Anyone else?
Nira's just gonna chill by the entrance for now. She wants to be able to make a quick escape in case things go wrong.
All right.
Come back.
Can I roll to see if Cicely can shake off that her drunkenness?
Yeah, that would be Constitution.
Roll d20. Oh, she got a 6. She's still drunk.
Nice. she might feel a little bit better, but it's really nothing that's gonna help her at the moment. Where's Styx?
Sticks.
Taking pics.
Sticks is now, and I'm just going to say this, he's now disgusted, and he's now standing next to Nira. He has no interest anymore.
No interest anymore? All right.
It's just
Later.
someone beating somebody up.
Never mind. I don't know, but I don't know what kind of man Styx is, but this elf is hot. All right, like.
He's not attracted
All right.
at all.
All right, fair enough. So.
Cicely, as elf she is definitely interested.
All right, nice. All right, so this elf, she is obviously acts like a high elf. She's very proud of herself, you know, thinks highly of herself, and she's looking at this scrawny male, and she says, "Your father wants you home," and you have been gone for months now. We need you to be back. This is unacceptable of someone of your class.
Oh no.
What does the
Cindy
guy
gets-
say in response?
Oh yeah. What
All
is
right,
that?
all right. So this very scrawny, very beautiful, obviously half elf as well. He grumbles and picks up his lute and he says, "I'm not going back to him. He's not gonna want me back. He never wanted me." To which the
So-
high elf then
Wait a
just kind of
minute.
stares at him and goes, just kind of gives him like this eyebrow like raise and begins to walk forward toward him.
All right. Cicely gets up because she is between them after all,
Yeah.
and she clears her throat. I'm gonna roll for persuasion real fast.
Uh-huh.
I wonder, are we meeting our bard right now?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Roll intelligent. Judging by this loot, he is a fighter.
I got a 12 in persuasion.
Ooh, alright, let me try to counter that. Alright, so what was it, a 12 in persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh, do I need to add my charisma bonus too?
Yep, add your bonus.
Oh, it's 13 then.
Alright. Alright, so she looks at your character and
Alright, well, I haven't said anything yet.
oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Cicely goes, she clears her throat and straightens her bow tie. She goes, "Is there a problem? My name is Madame Abernathy of the House of Stonewall. It seems that you are taking a threatening step towards this half-elf here, and on behalf of my family, a friend of his, I would like to ask why."
Alright.
I'm rolling to get her to give me a truthful answer.
Alright. Well, it's persuasion. So, whatever she says, you'll have to roll intelligence after that. And
Sounds
figure out if it sounds like a lie or
I
not.
have -1 in intelligence. So let's go.
Alright. So, amongst those slurring words, she just kind of stares blankly at, Cicely for a moment. And she feels compelled to listen. And she says,
You do know, so Cicely's background is she's from a noble family.
But she's drunk.
She's definitely drunk. But she has, like, the signature hair.
And the bow tie.
Mhm.
Alright. But this high elf looks at her, and she says, "And who are you to command me of doing such anything?"
I am the... Oh, I have to roll intelligence, I guess?
Well,
Or do I need the answer?
it wasn't like a true or false thing. She was just like,
Okay.
Can Cicely remember who she is?
if you want to roll intelligence, you could.
I am not rolling intelligence for that.
Anyone at this moment can roll intelligence to see if they know who this is.
Okay.
To know who me or the elf is.
I mean, whoever they want to know who is.
I got
Yeah.
a 17. Do I know any
I got
of
a
them, even though I
9.
have no interest?
Where are you rolling?
I got a
at?
19.
I don't see where you're rolling. at.
Wubs has
You
his
got a
own.
dice.
I have my own too.
Don't worry, I'm truthful.
Okay. So,
Who does Nira wanna? Who does Nira recognize?
I'll say she recognizes the feminine elf.
alright.
And then Akira.
Yeah, anyway, Akira.
Yeah.
Avi, you can type whenever, and I'll read it. So you don't have to wait for us to give you a cue. You can just type whenever. I know,
And
sorry.
You also rolled the 10, so you get to find out. You get to choose who you know.
Uh-huh. So the elf, right?
The elf, or do you mean the male smaller guy? Oh, okay, the
The
shelf.
elf. Okay.
The shelf.
The shelf. The shelf on an elf. Okay, so I'm sorry. What was everyone's rolls again?
Mine
I
was
had a
17.
19.
Wubs was 17.
Okay, so Bumble had a 19. Wubs had a 17. Ink, what did you have?
I didn't roll because I don't. Do I need to know who they are?
I mean, if you don't want to roll, you don't have to. You just might not know who they are. I would.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. So Wubs and Bumble, you know that she is from a family of the North, a very noble family, but they're known not to leave the northern areas like ever. Like they're very hermit-like. So it's very rare to see them out. And just to give like a description of her, she has white hair, red eyes, like the albino look. Like she is very white. She is like a ghost, basically.
Ooh.
But she's also dressed very regally as well.
My character's disgusted
Really? Why is Stick so disgusted?
because he is. I'll explain later, but he is.
Gotcha.
So, the half elf gets up off of the ground. He was kind of like dirtied or whatever. It's obvious he was running away. He picks up his lute and points it at this white elf. White high elf. And he says, "I'm not going back until I'm dead."
Cicely, without a second thought, says, "Me too."
Anyone else gonna do anything, or are you just gonna watch how this goes?
Watching for now.
Yet again, Styx has no interest. He could not care less if the elf dies or lives.
What about the half elf? Has
He
he
doesn't
has he
care.
seen one before?
Does he even care
He
about
has.
Well, roll if he's seen one before.
Okay. Fine.
being difficult ones?
14.
All right, he
Wait, unintelligent history.
history.
Okay, better. 19.
Well,
It's plus 5 for history.
oh dang. All right. And everyone's just gonna keep watching.
Nah, man, Nira's not gonna have any interest until it will directly start harming her.
All right, you know what? Cicely needs to roll initiative right now.
Okay, great.
Oh fuck!
I got 17.
Oh, you're about to get fucked, Cicely. I got a crit.
I got 17.
Okay, but I got a crit.
Oh, is Theron getting involved?
It's just Cicely.
Yeah, everyone's just been watching. So like, what is she doing?
All right, I'm gonna be
Wait, guys, wait.
Wait.
Theron's saying they're involved.
Oh, they are.
Oh.
Yeah, Theron rolled for initiative.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Help me, Theron. It's the cat, isn't it? That's the only reason.
All right. So Akira's also watching, and she's holding her hands at her side under her cloak, presumably like on a dagger. I would say.
Mhm.
All right. So you rolled a 17 for initiative.
Yes.
All
I
right.
did.
So you're gonna roll first for now.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
She's gonna do it, guys. She's gonna do it.
All right,
Okay.
but at the moment, she really doesn't seem like. Okay, yeah, she would. You kind of see her hand raising. Not that she's like holding anything, but her hand is raised.
Oh, Spirit's here. Hey, Spirit.
Go, Spirit.
Spirit! I'm not watching the chat because I'm like going back and forth between everything, so
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I have to roll 1d8 for each slot level above second. I'm just rolling it as a second, so I just roll 1d8, right?
Yeah.
And then so Cicely, let's see here. Let's see if it happens. Oh. Don't look at my mistake.
While everyone is doing this, Styx just kind of... He finds a small stone to sit upon, and he opens his book.
I rolled a 3. What do I need to... Oh, hold on. Am I doing this
Are
right?
you rolling damage?
Yes, I have to. Oh, I'm supposed to roll 3d8.
Okay. And you did hit? What
No,
what is
I fucked up my roll.
So you didn't hit.
Oh fuck. Can you help me?
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Roll d20. We're just gonna
Darren has glanced.
We're
Darren
just
has
gonna go
glanced over
easy?
to Styx and said, "You aren't worried? You're extra
Okay.
floof."
Oh no.
Theron looks.
So
Wait,
this
so
means
this-
it happens.
Darren looked at
What is-
Styx
what did
and
you-
said, "You aren't worried?"
Not at all.
Hold on,
Elves.
I'm doing this.
You got a
I have
15.
no interest in elves,
Yes.
and they kind of disgust me as
Okay,
it is.
1 second.
I keep my distance. The drunk one is okay.
She does
because
not.
it offers entertainment.
The armor class
What?
is
Other-
my armor class is too high.
The others do not.
No. Well, did you know what attack I was doing?
Well, what was the bonus? Was there a bonus for the attack?
I don't know. I need you to. I messaged it to you so you can help me.
Oh.
I don't want to tell anybody yet. I
Oh.
wanted to be a surprise.
Okay. All right. You do hit then because it is a spell. Spells automatically hit. It's just whether or not they're conjured right. So you're right with
Okay,
that.
So, Cicely rubs her hands together really quickly, and just as the other elf starts moving her hand, she claps her hands together, producing a sudden loud ringing noise that's painfully intense and erupts from her hands in a 10-foot radius.
So we're
Alright.
gonna get hit with that, right?
No.
You
You
have
to
to
cover
roll
it.
for Constitution.
No, if she is facing the elf and it's coming from her hands, it should be a cone shape.
It's actually
Okay.
no, it's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Oh, it's a
They're long
radius.
point.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Everyone has to roll Constitution.
The creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Do I have to do anything because I'm just
Yes.
reading a book?
Yes, Caleb.
Everyone
What do I
everyone
have
has
to
to
roll?
roll.
Constitution.
I've got 11.
So at 11, remember to add your Constitution bonus.
17.
Yeah, I have no Constitution bonus, so.
He's fine. He sticks his like, why? That kind of hurt. He does take damage though.
It's
He-
literally.
It's half
all it
damage.
is-
Yeah, he takes
It's the
half
picture.
damage.
It's the picture that Ova put in chat.
Avi.
Yeah.
Avi put in chat the chitter chatter.
Oh yeah. All right. So how much damage did you give?
To each person, they each received half damage.
But how much was it? You have to roll the d8s.
Oh, I see. How many d8s?
I don't know. However many it said for you to roll for damage.
I think it says roll 3d8. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Roll d8. 3.
Ugh.
4, 5, and 4.
So 13 damage if you failed your roll. Take 13 damage.
Sorry, guys.
Oop.
We're not a team yet. We're not a team yet.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 23.
Oh, I only have 18. I would have been so close to death.
Just
Well, hang on. You saved you had a saving throw, so you would only take like 6 damage.
All right.
Same goes for wubs.
Then sticks took half damage.
Wait, so I got hurt?
Yes, you got 6 damage.
Damn it! And I don't even care.
All right. So what was
Alright.
what was Theron.
Theron got.
What-
Theron didn't roll.
what was his initiative?
Theron didn't roll.
Oh, I thought he
Theron
did.
Theron rolled for
can I
initiative,
roll for
which is
initiative?
17, but he didn't. Yeah, no.
Next
but
turn,
need
you
to-
can.
your
Okay.
Constitution. You need to roll for Constitution because I just did an attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Akira and Theron need to roll.
Akira took no. Akira did. Akira got 4.
Okay.
Theron needs 1.
Oh, okay. So Akira took 13 damage.
Theron also takes 13. They got a 5.
Oh, okay. All right. So just remember that.
How about who else?
So, well, the elf, the white elf, stumbles a bit from the attack. She did not get it as affected as everyone else, so she took the 6 damage. So she gets up, raises her hand, and lays one hell of a backhanded smack across Cicely's face.
What do I
And
roll?
you don't. Hang on.
Oh, no.
It's a crit.
Okay.
It was a
I'm
crit.
still at,
So you
I'm
can't
still
roll
at
against
8.
it.
No.
So I still have 18 because I fell off the bar stool earlier.
Alright, you just took 6 more damage.
Oh no, I'm at 12.
I'm sorry, I rolled the
Oh,
d6.
please.
No.
Ah, beans.
Alright.
Alright, and she says, this is not your matter to be, objecting into.
I'm
At
gonna
this
roll
point,
for
Styx
intimidation.
actually closes his book and takes out his whip.
Oh, daddy!
Yeah, I'm rolling
Nira's
for...
got a plan in her mind
I don't know.
for next turn.
Alright, everyone can roll initiative now. I'm gonna actually, if you're gonna, engage in battle.
I still have an 18.
I've got a 17.
Oh,
There's a 20!
Theron's got a 20! Okay. I'll have Theron go first then. So it's gonna be Theron.
I've got a 17.
Before the fighting starts, Cicely, like, rubs her cheek. And she says, that's funny. My family is... She said, that's very funny of you. My family is a noble family of the South. We own 6 trading ports, and if you think striking me was a smart choice, you are deathly incorrect.
Alright, she just kind of like, she continues with that blank stare as she says that.
My father will hear about these.
I'll have you know.
I'm telling my mother. Also,
Imagine if Theron just out of nowhere decks this elf.
It's just a full-blown fist fight out there.
she also pulls out her quarterstaff.
Alright. So it was Theron, the white elf, Niera. No, it wasn't. Hang on. Cicely. Then the white elf. So 1,
Styx.
2,
Okay.
3, 4.
What are the best decks?
Styx got an 11.
Alright. 6 has an 11. Is Akira getting in it?
Kira got a 4. Do you want Kira to be part of this, or do you want Kira to go get help?
Ooh, yeah, because she isn't engaged in battle yet. Alright,
Theron casts Scorching Rays at the elf and squeaks out, I'm sorry!
Oh, he's
Hold
a
on,
bee!
Hold on, everybody. We missed something.
What?
Theron noticing things escalating quickly, he holds his staff tightly and prepares a mending spell. Theron, getting a mix of scared and worried, casts Scorching Rays and squeaks, I'm sorry.
Aww. Okay. Alright, can you roll... Mochi, can you roll the d20 to see if you successfully cast the spell?
Yeah. You yes, nailed it.
Did she get it?
She got 19.
Nice. Alright, so she definitely hits. And then roll damage, please. Whatever the damage is for that spell.
What a good bird boy.
Good burb!
Good bird boy.
A 1.
Oh no! So you hit perfectly, but it does
Everything
nothing.
said it. He just glitters. The elf is now glittery.
His sorry took over.
Wait, what?
Wait, were you supposed to roll a d8 or a d20?
That your d8 was for damage.
Oh, Theron, you gotta re-roll.
Theron, yeah, you did. Yeah.
What hang on,
They
I'm
rolled a
gonna...
d20 instead. Oh, they got a 7.
How many d8 is it for it? Do you know?
Yeah. Click the spell. It'll tell you.
Here, let me go to the, La 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 la. Okay, so... And what was it? Scorching Ray?
Scorching.
Yes.
Alright.
Ray.
On hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. So roll 2d6. For damage.
I'm gonna also roll a d20 to see if that slap knocked Cicely out of the drunkenness.
I was gonna say if it knocked her out.
Can I please roll again?
Oh.
Can I please roll again?
No.
Please, Cicely never stops being drunk. Like, she falls asleep and she wakes up in the next morning.
His sorry took over.
Roll anything good.
Alright, hang on, it's 5 damage then, so she took 5 damage. Okay, so I gotta keep track of that.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did put Cicely in Wrath.
Nice.
Cool.
Alright, so, the white elf, just as a reaction, is, like, really taken aback by this sudden attack, not expecting the, weakling-looking bird to do anything. So, I know, I'm sorry, but she, like, gives this, like, deathly glare as her, like, hair is sort of singed. So, so it is Cicely's turn.
Yes.
Don't mess with bird
Ooh,
friends.
Cicely's.
Yes.
Cicely's gonna do something bad.
What will the drunk do now?
Don't mess with the bird's friends.
Cicely looks to Darren, winks and gives a solid thumbs up.
Alright. I'll let that be the bonus action.
Okay.
Was
so
Akira...
next
Was Akira last? I'm sorry. What was...
Akira
Okay.
was last.
So,
I got a
I
17, and then
Okay.
Akira got a 4.
Okay.
Yo, I just crit.
You crit?
Ooh,
Alright, roll double for the, damage.
So it's, I don't know what to roll for this.
Let me look at your
Insane.
character sheet.
I'm rolling the hold person.
Hold person?
See?
Alright, then I don't believe there is damage for that.
So it just is a very successful.
It is a very strong hold.
Yeah. I'm
It is a grip. So let me change the,
As Cicely grabs the elf, she puts her hand on her hips in an attempt to look sly and says, "So, are we really playing it this way?"
Wait, hang on, how is she holding her, but also putting her hands on her hips?
It's just a mental thing. It's not, she casts a spell, she doesn't have, it doesn't say
Oh,
hands.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so she can still move, she just trapped the other person.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright.
she puts her hands on her hips and is like, really?
The white elf is going to try to get out of this.
Better roll for wisdom.
Wait,
Huh?
didn't he get a crit?
I did get a crit. I got
She got a crit for hold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually do damage. It's
Yeah.
just, it holds them in place.
Okay.
Alright, and she struggles and she does not get out, but that's the end of her turn. So now Niera gets to go.
Does that
Alright.
other elf get to leave?
Yeah, he's just kind of watching.
Okay.
Cause, you know.
Alright. Well, here's what Nira does. Nira is already, she's already kind of annoyed with how the event night has gone. She's annoyed because she's been forced into this situation. Now there's fighting. She knows she's at risk. Her impulse control is taking over. She figures the quickest way to get out of this is to just take this little half elf thing and run. So she runs up to him. She grabs him by the arm. She says, "We're getting out of here," and sprints off into the forest with him.
Okay, can I also, just want to mention, if you're not gonna fight, you're not gonna get any XP either.
Ooh.
So, I just want to let you know, out of
I have
character, that if you don't fight, then you don't get XP when we're done.
I do. Listen, I have the
What if
elf
I
in a
have
hold.
her
Do you
throw-
want to punch him?
What?
Oh, what if I throw a punch before I grab him and go?
I
mean,
mean...
but you're still not gonna get XP really. You'll get like
No.
congrats, 2 XP.
I'm trying to. Well, what am I valuing more?
I mean, still do what your character would do, but I'm just letting you know, out of character, you won't get XP for it.
Nira should be impressed and
Nira
help
should-
punch them.
All right, Nira. Scrap all that. Nira's just pissed, and she's gonna fight.
Okay, what is she gonna do?
She's gonna
drinks are
come at the
finally
high
hitting
elf
her.
with her. She's gonna come at the half elf with her. Not the half elf.
The
white
white...
haired elf with her dagger.
Hi elf.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's
Hot.
in place. Yeah.
Oh, Akira
Oh,
too.
by the way, her bonus action was that she tied her hair up.
Nice.
It's like
Also
It's
pulls
like-
out knife.
looks like
Girl, hold my earrings.
looks like Theron is mad or upset because he didn't mean to scorch the hair of the elf, and Akira pulled out her dagger.
All right, I'll have Akira do that after Styx's action,
Oh,
just
sweet.
because she's last. What does Niera do? Does she shank her? I mean, she has an opportunity attack because she can't move.
Your life
I'll
shield.
Fuck.
say slash.
We're just gonna.
Like slash across
the
maybe
life-
like her shoulder area,
Okay.
like in between like the neck and.
All right. Roll. Just go ahead and roll damage, just because of.
I'm just gonna kill him.
Wait, it's D8, right?
It depends on what your character sheet says. Hang on.
Cicely's like, listen, I was just holding the plates. Why the fuck did you kill him?
No, that's the positioning of the dagger. She's trying to just kind of get them to injure them enough to get them to go away, but not trying to kill them.
Gotcha. Well, we'll see what happens. So it was your dagger.
Yeah.
So it'd be equipment, I think. Would it be equipment?
Equipment. I don't know why I have a crowbar in there. Why do I have 3 daggers?
Oh, it's in weapons, I think. So, click on your... Here, hang on. Let me get my book out. And get weapons for you.
Oh, okay, I'll go into inventory.
It should tell you on your weapons. So, 146.
It's a D4 plus 1.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do what you will. So,
Great, so it's a 2.
that's fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna
It's
have...
not that she doesn't when she doesn't want to injure too bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Niera move. Where do you want her placed? I know you're near her, but like where, if it matters.
Like maybe like what's the name?
Like her left side or right side, or behind her or in front.
On Cecily's right.
Hey.
Okay, so we're about right here. All right, Wubs. Do your worst.
Styx with that amazing whip of his.
The daddy whip.
Well, how far am I away from her?
You did not engage in battle yet, so you, I assume, move 30 feet per...
Oh no, they
Yes.
wouldn't be 30 feet because the Sicily shatter affected a 10-foot radius. So he can't
Well, I
be
just
30.
want to know how fast he's moving. It's not... You guys are in that 10 foot. I'm just asking.
I'm just asking how far am I?
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
was saying it's 10 feet, not 30.
Okay. Well, yeah, but... how are you running toward her, or are you gonna...
Well, I was wondering if I was within 10 feet, because I was just gonna...
Alright, just keep in mind that Niera is in your way.
Well, I'm skilled.
Well,
Crack that whip and
if
throw
you
it.
roll a 1, she's gonna get whipped.
Oh, well, don't
Yours
worry,
are
I've whipped
pissed.
many.
I'm kicking once.
So basically, I run at the high elf and slash my whip towards her eyes, saying, if the boy doesn't want to go...
You can't. She's in the way.
Also, that'd be dumb because she's being held in place, my dude. You could just
And?
like come up into her.
Yeah,
You want that XP, man.
You still get the XP from being there, man.
You engaged, so you'll get some sort of XP now.
Why don't you whip Mina's butt?
Niera's butt?
Yes.
So I still can't whip?
She is in your way. If you wanted to smack her in the face, you would have to move. And you can move as a bonus action.
Okay, so I move to whipping range.
You are in whipping range, she's just
Well,
in the way.
I mean with her out of the way.
Okay.
I move to a point where in which...
I'll put,
she's not
like, behind her.
He's like
Yes.
adjacent with me.
Okay.
You
So,
see what I mean?
if you look at the live stream, you're in this little, like, line here.
Yeah.
If that's alright.
Yeah.
Alright. And then Akira... Wait, no, go ahead. You were gonna whip. You're gonna whip.
Basically, I whip at her eye, or at least whip at her.
Do you hit
saying
her?
If the boy does not want to go, he shall not go.
Did
Let
you
me look.
hit her? Do you want to hit her?
12. Or no, wait. 14.
Okay, no.
Dang it.
Snap
There's some sweet didgeridoo going on in the background right now for music. Really digging it.
Didgeridoo, more like didgeridoo.
Oh! I'm just kind of imagining the little half elf just kind of gently strumming along as this is going on. He doesn't really care.
Alright, someone you will later know as Keith is strumming on his, lute, and he's saying kick her ass on multiple different tunes as he's strumming. Alright.
In multiple languages.
Yeah, he knows multiple languages, so he just kind of switches it up every now and again. Alright, Akira. So she pulled out her dagger, and she moved forward. Okay, so do you hit? Avi, you would roll a d20 to hit, and then use your modifier.
I'll be like, but I chose the law.
Boy, I can't wait to have some exposition.
Exposition.
Don't worry, there'll be a knowledge dump with Sticks. Sticks is gonna lay it all out.
He's like, I'll have you know, I graduated at the top of my class.
Now,
And
he
he
doesn't,
doesn't
A future U.S. Army.
he doesn't sound like this.
I'm pretty sure he does.
No.
Avi, it depends on what the dagger says on your sheet. So if you go, wasn't it? Hang on, Bumble. You had it was like a 1d or what was it
It was a 1d4 plus 1
for damage, right?
dagger. Yeah, for damage.
Okay, what did you roll to hit? It was just the d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let this cool down a little bit so we can do some character building. Okay, that's the damage, Avi. Alright, so she doesn't hit then. So what does Akira do? Does she like come up, or I'll let you type that out, and how she misses.
Ooh, I've also got a rapier. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna do something, I think. Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay. Is the music still playing?
Yeah.
I have it turned down like super low.
I have it on the lowest possible thing it could be.
Like I can still
else it's
hear
too
it,
loud.
but yeah. The bean is nervous.
I feel bad. I got pinged so much in Rising Tensions, and I'm just kind of like, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
You're right.
He's like, hey, are you gonna be able to do anything? I was like, probably
Is
not.
Akira gonna try and rob the elves in the middle of the battle?
Sicily gives them also.
She misses with her dagger, so she picks the pocket instead.
It's more or less like a feint. She tries to. She tries
Don't
to jab.
rob.
Stab the
don't
pocket.
rob, because we're gonna be traveling with them.
It's like, oh no, I missed, and I accidentally cut open your pocket.
Alright, as a bonus action, you can try to pickpocket. But if not, yeah. Wait, what was this? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, why aren't they typing? But then I was in the wrong chat. I was like, what's going on?
So where are we at as of now?
We're waiting for Akira to say what happens. And
Whenever I hear Akira, whenever you guys say Akira, I just think of the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I shot today's sister.
Kaneda! Tetsuo!
Alright, whoever does their...
Theron.
Alright, everyone that is, able to talk, whoever does their best uwu gets an inspiration point, so you get to re-roll. Wait, one at a time. One at a time.
Oh. Wait, I need to practice.
I need extra rolls. No.
Inspiration. It's an inspiration
Yeah.
point.
It means we
Alright.
get a re-roll.
Yeah.
I want Wubs to go first.
Alright, Wubs.
Let me loosen
Is this just because you want that sick chat?
Oh, I want the sick ooh. Oh, she ran forward with the dagger in her hand, and like a dumbass, she missed the female elf. Akira immediately took it as an opportunity to attempt to rob her. So roll d20, Akira. Alright, Wubs, best uwu, go.
It's a 20. She's still literally.
God. Alright, Akira. You manage to... You get 10 gold pieces off of the elf as she is bound. Caleb did his uwu. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Alright, Ink, what's your best uwu? Alright, Bumble.
No, let's go Bumble.
Bumble, you sound so sad.
I just break down in
Mochi.
tears.
Mochi and Obi.
Alright, everyone gets an inspiration point.
Every
Oh yeah.
You only get one, though. One re-roll. Only one.
Thank God.
Oh, Mochi's adorable.
Always.
Alright. So, after Akira's pickpocket, the white elf, her red eyes begin to glow like a pink color. And it feels like the ground is shaking. You don't know it's from her, if it's just a natural earthquake, but it's still a little, off-putting. And then she's gone.
Rad.
Alright, so Keith gets up, stretches, you know, and he's like, ugh. Well, I'm glad you guys came when you did, otherwise I'd have to go back home.
Is that
Styx
elf still
looks at
home?
him and says, "Boy, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here?
Why is she after you?"
I'm re-roll. I'm using my. Please don't be drunk. I'm re-rolling. I'm using my inspiration roll to re-roll because I wanted not to be sure. Wait, plus Constitution.
Nira asks
I
how
got 10.
Nira asks Keith, are we in danger because we just helped you?
The only one in danger is me when I get home, when I meet my dad. So, I mean, as long as they don't know who I am, y'all will be fine. By the way, Cicely, I must say, your hair color is quite unique. I do love it.
I've rolled. I'm no longer drunk.
All right.
10.
Alright. You have a little bit of a hangover, though.
Yes.
It's not gonna, affect you in any way, really, but maybe just a little more irritable.
Cicely does a half bow and says, "Thank you, thank you. You, as always, are looking as pure as snow. I'm glad to hear you're faring well. You vanished so suddenly, my family was unsure what had happened."
Alright, he kind of stares blankly at you because he knows nothing of what you're saying. I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
What? Wait. Okay, hold on. Out of character.
Uh-huh.
So,
He's a secret, half royal of his father.
you could, like...
No one knows of him, really, except his father and the...
Well, I retract my statement.
Okay.
Because...
Well, you should have rolled intelligence, I'm just saying.
I gotta know this one.
Well, that's why.
What?
It's okay, you can retract it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wubs, did you say Styx said something?
Styx walks over to Keith and he looks him dead in the eyes with a hand on his shoulder.
His name is Keith.
Who are you? And what is your purpose?
That's a really deep question to ask. What is our purpose of life? I actually don't understand
Shut
anything.
up. Mira's just like
Styx
walks up
puts
to him.
Styx puts his hand
Shut up in his face.
over
He's
Keith's
done.
Okay, that's enough.
His head is in her hand.
That's enough. You clearly don't mean what you don't understand my question.
I don't think the question is whether or not I understand, but whether or not I want to answer.
Nero's gonna turn to Theron and ask if he can conjure up a drink for her with any of his magic spells.
Keith is a boy, but he kind of looks like a girl too.
Hmm?
Keith is a boy. Who are you getting a drink for?
I turned to Theron and asked if they could conjure up a drink for me.
Oh, okay.
Wrong bastard.
Well, Mochi is currently not here.
Yeah, huh?
Oh.
No, Mochi's on their way home. Their internet.
Oh, okay. Alright, what does Akira do?
Yeah, we can say Theron's just being a good boy, so.
Yeah, he's always a good boy. Alright, well, Keith kind of, stretches again, and you notice he has a lot of shit on him for, like a runaway child. I mean, that's what you assume, because no one knows who he is anyway, so. He puts his hood up and he's like, well, where are we going next?
Excuse you?
Oh, no. I'm only with this group of not wanting to do this.
We are doing.
Hang on a second. Hang on, y'all. Alright.
Boy, I'm about to drop exposition.
Oh, no. I'm about to drop something else.
Oh.
Alright.
Is this Owlbear? Is the Owlbear? Hey.
Charisma is a 15 plus 4, makes it 19.
I'm gonna roll to see.
You have to beat the 19.
With Constitution?
Boy, I got
With,
this.
the, charisma. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would be, Constitution.
Wait, who's all rolling against
I got
this
an
number?
8.
Whoever doesn't want to be charisma'd.
I
Me.
got an 18.
Well, you're charisma'd.
Barely.
I'm charisma'd.
Nira is in love. Akira is in love. Hey, you should roll for, Mochi.
Okay. Alright, I'll do it on here. I don't know their bonus, though. And
Mochi's
Theron is... Ooh, a plus 4,
No,
so
I was-
she has 18 as well.
Okay, so me and Mochi,
I
me
mean,
and Thera know what's up.
you know what's up, but it still works. I'm sorry. It still works.
Cicely doesn't say anything. She's just like, alright, this is gonna happen. Nothing I can do. So
Alright,
she
well, he
goes
didn't
up
say
there.
anything yet, though.
What?
He didn't say anything yet. I said he has a 19, but I didn't say anything yet.
I thought we were rolling because he's like, alright, where are we going?
No, this is after this.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Alright. He clears his throat verbally. Obviously turning on that charisma charm that he likes to have. Wait, Wubs, did you roll?
Yes.
Okay, alright. He, ruffles up his hair or whatever, and he says, "You guys seem like a good bunch to be around. I think I'll stay."
Cicely.
Styx
There's,
kinda
like-
Go ahead, anyone.
Bubble talk.
You're just kind of nodding, like, I mean, alright, okay. You seem fine.
Cicely
I
knows
know.
She's not gonna get a no. Cicely knows she's not gonna get she's not gonna be able to tell him no, so she just goes over and gives Theron a smooch on the cheek.
What does Styx do?
Styx kind of strokes his chin a bit, even though he is slightly shorter than himself. He's like,
Oh, this,
he looks.
Keith is 5 foot.
Oh, well, he then looks down. Haha, I'm taller than someone. He looks at him and he goes, I don't need any more information on elves. My book is quite full,
But you don't know who this is.
but I guess I will stick with you.
Alright, and then Akira, were
Yeah,
you
he's typing.
were you charmed?
She's
Yeah,
Twitter
Kara was
pated.
charmed.
Are you Twitter pated? I'm sorry. Keith is just so handsome, hot, attractive.
Why'd you have to name him Keith?
Because it's the stupidest name I could think of.
I hate it. I hate the name Keith.
What
and I
about
hate the
Kevin?
name
It's not even a bad name though.
Bumble. Kevin's such a bad name.
I was
Like,
gonna, exactly though.
You
With the
can't just
lady
yell
dude,
that
like,
dramatically, you know?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin's name is one of those freaking minion dudes.
You never just
Ew.
watch your friend die and yell, Kevin! Sounds awful.
Well, that's probably gonna happen eventually.
I mean,
I
I just think of
think-
SpongeBob. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin.
Punch yourself in the face.
Oh,
Did that
punch
hurt
yourself
you?
in the face.
Do you want it to? But yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna,
sticks paper.
oh, okay.
I
Okay.
guess he's not so bad.
Is that what
Alright.
Akira is saying?
She's
Wait.
No,
thinking.
Okay. Oh, no, I read the Dyna rolls, and it's just, excuse you, I have no idea. I have no clue what those big words are, and I thought that's what Akira was.
Alright, so Keith, realizing that he has a pretty secure spot in the group now, he says, I'm gonna go north. I know there's a village nearby, and I'd love to get my hands on some nice shiny things to wear.
Cicely
Sticks
says,
automatically disagrees.
oh, I have plenty of jewelry back in my pack. I'd be glad to share with you.
Oh, yes, but I have plenty of jewelry, I just want more.
You just want, oh, you cut out.
Sorry. He said, I have plenty of jewelry, I just want more.
You cut out.
You did it
Oh my god!
Just, like, finish the statement.
I just want more.
Okay.
You just want to collect it?
I want to sell it after collecting it.
Let's see.
Jewelry, you say?
Thea decides that she didn't really have a plan about where she was going anyway. She's like, I mean, she's just kind of like, I mean, I guess north is fine.
I just need to
I
go
could
back.
use some more stuff to sell.
I need to go back to my place so I can get my car back for going north.
Alright, so he, takes out his backpack, you know, rummages
wait.
through. Huh?
What is north? Is it just mountains and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's more like mountainous and there's, snow.
Mira.
Okay.
So as he pulls out his map, he goes, oh wait, no, not north. It's obvious from this, as long as you roll good in intelligence, he is not very smart with maps.
Okay.
Oh, no, I meant west, sorry. West. I always get the W and the N switched.
East.
I'm gonna roll.
You said
Oh
east.
my
Oh.
god. I rolled for intelligence and Cicely somehow got an 18. Do I have a map proficiency?
Nira has an 11.
Alright.
How do I roll for it would be insight?
It would be a skill for maps.
Akira's gonna steal from Keith.
What would my skill be?
You would
I
just,
don't
you would
have
have, like, it would be, what is it called? Caleb, do you know what it's called?
What?
Maps is next
It's
to
like,
things. With history, investigation.
no.
Wait, what is it?
Nature.
Is it
Nature?
nature? Yeah, that sounds
Either
right.
It's between
Okay,
nature and
then-
survival.
I got a. If it's nature, I got a 17. If it's survival, I still have that 18.
Well,
Alright.
either way, I'd say go with survival.
Alright, well, Keith says, not only do they have nice things in this west area, I also heard that they have a really good chicken noodle soup that I want to try. And he gets up, flicks the backpack over his back again, and gets all giddy and starts walking away. But he's actually going east, not west.
Oh god.
Cicely says,
Sticks grabs a hold by
"Come
the
back here."
this way.
Can I
This
just
is-
have a general idea of what's in each region?
Yes, let me look up a map for you and I can send it in chat. So, because I have a go-to map, Caleb, I think I'm going to use the one I got for our last group.
Oh, that one you got from our old campaign.
Yeah.
We'll probably bring it
Cicely
again.
asks if she can see the map.
Alright. Did you catch him, though? or call after him, or what did you do?
I grab a hold of him.
Sticks has grabbed him.
Okay. Did you roll for grab?
Where's my D20? I got.
Ooh, there's a lot of good maps. Holy cow.
I got a
Also-
10.
Anything that
Also-
includes a desert,
Okay.
because I need to know which direction Nira would definitely not be okay with.
All right.
So Cicely, Sticks, and
One
both
second.
grab. I got a 21. So I got a 20.
All right. So you definitely grabbed him. I'm assuming by the backpack or something.
Yeah, by the backpack, and I said, "Let me see the map before you go wandering off."
All right. With the jolt of the like really hard grab, he goes, "Well, why didn't you just say so?" Gets his backpack off, opens it, hands the map over.
This is for my intelligence roll to see that for the map.
All right. As you look at the map, you guys are in the, I'm gonna say it wrong, Gyodai area.
Okay.
So where that snow is the north. That's where his family is from. And then there's just a whole bunch of untraveled territory around there. I'm gonna pin this also so we can look at it later.
Okay. So where are we right now?
We are in
We're going from caravans up.
we would go near, I don't even know how to say it, Agaron?
Agaron.
Agaron.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So we're going towards Agaron.
Wait, no, west is Taifong. See, this is my character.
We want to go towards Taifong, but he is going towards Agaron. 'Cause
Yes.
He's going east.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he got grabbed, so
Cicely takes a look at the map. She goes, "Do you see this bright red line on the map?" She points to it.
he nods and continues to look all wide, doe-eyed.
That red line means we need to be following it, and that's pointing towards Taifong. The
Oh.
northwest. You are going to the east.
You know, they need to make these things much easier to read. I don't know how my mom taught me how to do anything. This stuff is just illegible. Illegible.
Cicely rolls her eyes. She goes, I wonder how your mom taught you things too.
And
I'll
Styx
hold on
just
to the map for now."
Styx just looks at him and goes, "How about instead of illegible, you're just illiterate?"
I'll have you know, I know 3 different languages and can read and write. Now he sounds a little more defensive.
Styx looks at him and goes, "Can you speak Draconic, however?"
If someone wants, you can roll intelligence, but
Oh, Sylvan's Fae, I just realized, by the way.
Yeetus Vanitas.
Cicely looks at them both and she goes, "I speak 4 languages. Now be quiet."
But is one of them Draconic?
he blinks.
Yes, it is.
He blinks slowly.
Okay, then I
Alright,
have-
like he does this like really long dramatic blink,
Good.
whips the map back into his hands, and then continues to walk toward Taipei.
What? I asked if I could keep the map, and he just tore it out of my hands?
Yeah.
Because he's mad at Styx.
You just insulted him! I can speak 3 languages.
What
4
did he
languages.
insult him by?
Nira said
What was he
nothing
insulted?
throughout this whole exchange. She just kind of been watching, really amused at it all.
Wait, I thought he was irritated with Styx, not Cicely.
Whoever just said like they could speak 4 languages, so shut up, that's what he was.
Well, it's because they were both going at it, so Cicely's like, "I know 4 languages, both of you go."
Kira is also just amused. She's just laughing a bit to herself.
Nice.
Cicely rolls her eyes and just like, "Okay, whatever. Let's
Styx
go."
loses a tiny bit more respect for this elf.
Half elf, get it right.
Can we
Half
say
elf.
that they did pick up their belongings?
Yeah.
by the way?
Yeah, we can assume that. Are you following him?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This is going
Also,
in the right
Nira
direction.
has gained a little bit of respect for Styx throughout this exchange.
Aw.
What about Cicely? Cicely wants that.
Just because of his like serious tone, she didn't expect that from him before. She can appreciate it.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be some character development soon.
Spicy.
Alright. How long do you guys travel? Or how far are you going? Like, are you
how
going all the
far
way
is
to,
the
are
town?
you gonna stop before the town? That's what I'm trying to get up, sorry.
I say we stop before the town just to get to know one another.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I'm gonna assume that you were traveling, let's say, 3 days now, because
at
it's
this
all by
point,
foot.
We're all still just like murder hobos at this point.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a d20 for performance because Cicely will be playing her flute on the way.
I will also be rolling because he will be trying to play his lute better.
Akira's following them. She's sticking a little closer to the group this time.
We can play together.
Dueling banjos kicks in.
She's got a flute, not a lute.
Yeah, he has a lute.
Yeah, she's got a flute.
Yeah, he's gonna try to play better.
Together.
He's trying to play better.
Well, guess what? Styx has a dute.
A dude.
Is it an 11 in charisma? I mean, is it a +1 for charisma and performance?
It's just performance, I thought.
Okay.
I'm a +4, baby.
Oh, Theron's
That's 'cause
back.
you're a bard.
Any sort of
True.
praise affection towards Theron makes him a stuttering mess of blush.
I get it.
Aw.
So Theron's little peck on the cheek from Cecilia has probably made him blush pretty hard.
Alright, I'm not gonna make the playing better thing an actual thing, but I'm just trying to play my character.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Styx walks up behind Theron at one point and pulls one feather from the back of his head.
Oh, wow.
alright,
Rude.
alright, real quick though.
Mira
It's
has-
nighttime, okay?
Mira has
It's
lost those.
it's sleepy time, alright? It's nighttime. Unless you wanna continue on night.
No. Dangerous
Keith
to go at night.
Keith just stops walking suddenly and he goes, alright, this is probably good. And he starts setting up camp.
Cicely, like, throws her hands up like, who is this guy?
So he starts whittling away to get a campfire going. He licks his finger, feels for the air, and he goes, "You guys work on this. I'll be back. I'm gonna go hunting." I mean,
I'm gonna
Styx starts working on the fire.
all right,
I'm going to help with the fire.
all right.
Roll.
Help with
Let
the
me
fire.
just take a look at things.
Let the elf die.
All right, so you're by a stream as well, so it's not like it's a bad spot either. It's open. There's not a lot of trees around, so you can look up to the sky.
I tell Styx to please back 120 feet away.
Oh.
Everyone else do.
Why am I backing away?
Just do it.
If
All
I may
right,
ask,
what is Akira doing, and what is
Because I've got to get the fire going.
I am quick.
I'm going to
I'm
help.
gonna quick look at everything that I've got.
all right.
Cicely attempts to light the fire, but it sputters out.
And Akira does have to sleep unless it's against the race, but they don't have to.
Nira's got some rations. She's just preparing them so that when they get a fire lit, she'll be able to eat them.
Like she can be sleep deprived, but you will have to sleep if you want to roll well and not have any negative impacts.
Are there fireflies in the area?
Yes, it is nighttime. It's an open field. Alright, so the stars in the sky are like super bright. Like it's just one of those like really super clear nights. It's very peaceful. The trickling from the water is very relaxing. It's just a nice area. And from what you all can hear, it doesn't sound like anything bad is going on nearby. There's a lot of rustling, but it seems to come from rabbits or other small animals. It seems like a safe place to camp.
I'm gonna roll to see if Styx can light the fire.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Wait. 4.
He does not.
Can I get I'm gonna use my inspiration point.
Okay.
Okay, 19.
All right. The fire is lit. It's lit, everyone.
I just want to say that
Oh,
Love could be lying to us all right now. Like, he has his own dice. He's got the power on his side. He could easily say, "Oh, I'm got an 18." or something like that every
No,
single
don't
time.
worry. I'm not that kind of person. I've
He-
played,
Trust
with,
you.
Wubs is a
I just
good
think it's
guy.
funny.
I've played with a person like that, and I do not like it when they do that.
Yeah, it makes it not fun though, because
No,
failing
it doesn't.
is kind of the
Like,
best part.
Okay, here's how you could tell if I'm doing if I was cheating. I would be stuttering a lot, as
Yeah.
well as you'd keep hearing the dice roll on my desk. Like, you'd hear,
That's true. I wasn't accusing you. I was just saying I just kind of had it in my mind after that you would just roll and be like, "Look at 19."
yeah, I don't,
Crit.
no, I don't trust the bot just because
Yeah.
in the old server, like that RP server I was in for a while, like I hated the bot.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what I would roll, it would just be like, nope, you got a 2. And I don't want to suck. I at least have a better chance with a dice in front of me.
Yeah. That's why I need my own dice. I need to invest in one.
Hey, what?
So,
Have
what
an
is everyone
owlbear.
else doing?
Real fast to catch Bubs' attention.
Uh-huh.
I just remembered that my character has scales. Cicely has removed her poncho and rolled up her sleeves to reveal shiny blue scales on her arms.
What is she?
She has draconic heritage. So, what her ancestor was a dragon.
Sticks.
But she's not a draconic. She's just
No,
has it
she's-
like...
Yeah, she's the descendant of one, so she doesn't have any, like, dragon
Okay.
stuff. She just has, like, thin
Drag.
scales.
Gotcha. Alright.
She doesn't have wings or anything like that. She just has, like,
Sticks.
cool scales.
Alright.
Sticks pulls down his magnifying goggles again, and pulls one of the scales out.
I would like to roll to punch. Because that fucking hurts. You can't just pull a scale off somebody.
Well, he has to roll to actually do it
Yeah.
first.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna.
What's up, Bumble?
I'd like to
Well,
roll for stealth for something because I just realized I've got a bell in my inventory.
A bell?
A bell, and I'm just gonna say Nira's a little bored right now, and she's gonna try and mess with them by just rolling a bell and trying to just ringing a bell.
Well, just
like,
ring the bell then. Don't even worry about it. Just ring it.
Kieran
No,
has
she
wandered
just
off
kinda-
to a
she's
stream to
kinda-
explore.
pulls it back in her pocket, just rings it a bit and hides back right away. Acts like she didn't hear anything. She might do it a few more times.
Cicely needs to punch first.
I got
Okay.
a 4, so I didn't do it.
So, but you tried?
Yes.
Okay. She still slaps you. And she hit her d20 for punch is +2 for strength, and she hit you with 16.
Wait,
it was a
16
successful
damage?
hit. I'm just kidding, it's a successful hit. How do I roll for just punching?
I roll d4s for that stuff.
Just one roll?
Well,
d4?
actually do a d6. Because if it's yeah, d6. Go ahead.
That's one strong
She hit
punch.
you for 4.
Oh. What am I hit with?
I tried to tell them, Opie.
What am I hit with so I can deduct my damage?
I rolled a d6 and I got 4.
Okay, cool.
And I landed it was a successful hit, I got 16.
Alright,
Okay.
so Akira put down her satchel and glanced at the other members. She strayed off toward the stream and looked through the water, and she wondered if there was something in there, so she's gonna check it. And with such high ransom, she need any amount of gold she could find. So that's what she's often doing. Just
Hell yeah.
alright. So after the punch and everything, some time passes by. Keith comes back. He doesn't have a lot. He just has like a small squirrel, but he comes back with it in his hands, sits by the fire, and begins what is it called? Gutting it, taking the skin off and everything.
Prepping.
He
Yes.
basically is field dressing it.
Yes, he pulls out his, hang on, I gotta find what it is because I had to laugh when I saw it. His cook's utensils and begins to cook.
Cicely gives a quiet, not quiet, she goes, hey, thanks.
Nira did not have any faith in him before this, so she was pulling out all her dry rations. Now she's gonna start putting them all away.
Alright.
Styx is just sitting by the fire. He pulls out his book once more.
Alright.
He's waiting to see if anybody questions.
So the smell of seasoned squirrel kind of wafts through the land as he's cooking. So anyone that hasn't eaten or drank for a while would be really wanting to get their hands on this small squirrel.
Should I roll for Constitution?
You don't have to. I mean, roll whatever you want and I'll let you know what's going on. I'm gonna stop telling you guys what to roll, so I'm just gonna let this purely be.
Mayo. Kira wants to know if she should roll to find something.
Oh, yeah, so if Akira's actually looking for, like, gold or something of value, go ahead and roll.
Cicely is going to... I don't think of...
Alright, Akira didn't find anything yet. Is she gonna join the group for some squirrel?
I know Nira's gonna join the group for some.
What was that?
Nira's gonna join the group.
Okay. Alright, so
Styx
after...
just kind of pulls.
Go ahead.
Styx just kind of pulls out his field rations, and while he's still looking at his book, he's just eating.
Cicely has pulled out her staff and digs it into the ground, like as like a hole.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't look like Akira found anything either.
And what do I get plus for if I'm rolling to make sure the spell works? Is it just that number?
What? Can you repeat that?
I'm rolling to make sure I got the spell right. Is it just the number I've rolled, or do I add anything?
It's just what you roll.
Okay, so I got a 9.
Okay. What were you
Is it
casting?
I was casting light on the tip of my stick.
Alright.
So that it would glow.
Alright, it's a very, very, very faint light, but it's still there.
Awesome. Well, it still lights up the area a little
A little bit. It's very faint, but it helps.
I'll try again in a bit.
Alright, so, with his, small dagger, he begins rationing out the squirrel in pieces to those that actually came to the fire. And he really doesn't say much. He kind of looks not friendly now. Like, not that he ever was friendly, but he just seems less approachable.
Styx looks at him and goes, "What's your problem?"
Oh God.
Six on her team,
That's
guys.
actually what Nira says. She goes, "Oh God," and rolls her eyes.
Cicely leans over and goes, "Why is he here?"
Who's she leaning over to?
Is
She's
she...
leaning over to ask Mira about why would it have sticks.
Is it supposed to be,
It is
silent?
not, no.
Okay.
She is making sure people can hear.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta think about what he would do. Well, if you're gonna question... What?
So what is Nira saying in the meantime?
Yeah, she said,
Nira-
oh god, right?
I said, "Oh God," and rolled my
Yeah,
eyes.
but then
yeah.
Cicely leaned over to Nira and said, "Why?"
Oh,
is
I thought
he
you said
here?"
Firam. Oh, okay. I don't know. I got confused. She just kind of shrugs. Just takes a bite of her rations and just shrugs.
Alright. If you're gonna question my worth, then I'll take that squirrel piece back.
Ooh.
Go.
Nira stuffs the rest of the squirrel piece into her mouth.
Styx looks at it. Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. Sorry, I was reading what Akira put. But Styx just kind of looks at him and goes, "Keep it. I don't like squirrel, especially made by elves." And
Cicely
continues to
says-
write in his book.
Cicely says,
Yeah, and I don't like dragonborns, especially ones with attitudes as rude as yours. As
Who
rude
said?
as yours.
Who said I was a dragonborn?
secretly
Shit, what were you?
I'm just a human. I am but a man.
Oh.
But a mortal.
Oh, okay, I thought so, but I feel bad now. I'm gonna reword that. Shit. And I don't like useless humans as plain and boring as you. I bet you drink Mountain Dew as you game, you peasant.
And Nira goes, "Okay, guys, let's try and keep things civil."
Civil is in my nature, but it's very hard to do around uncivil people.
Around what people? You cut out.
Uncivil people.
Ah.
And he's gesturing towards Styx at the moment, because he's the only...
Doesn't that make you uncivil?
No?
Aha!
He said I am civil.
Yeah.
Oh! I mean, does she say that?
Yes, she does.
Alright.
Styx closes his book at that point and he puts it away and pulls out another book, but this one is red with gold pieces all over it, and a shiny red jewel in the center.
Alright, Keith shoves the squirrel in his mouth and starts packing up his stuff. He doesn't say anything though, he's just doing it. And when I mean stuff, I mean everything. Mochi lied to us.
Well, she's trying her damn best. There's a lot of rugs.
Doodling a small sketchbook, his wings fluttered. That's cute.
That's adorable.
Always.
Sticks. Oh god, this is probably gonna sound stupid. Sticks opens the book and he pages to one page and he hands it to Keith and asks him to look over it.
Okay, what is it? Could you tell me that?
It's a chat. It's a book. It's a page
It's a
on
chat.
elves.
A page on elves?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah,
you'll get it.
What?
He hands it to him, and
Because he's a
it's
half
more-
elf?
It's more or less talking about elves and different subspecies of elves.
He knows he's a half elf.
No, I know he knows.
You're saying like they're gonna know, but you haven't explained anything.
Okay, it's basically he asks him if he can read any of it because it's all in Draconic. Should have said that.
Wait, is he still bragging?
No, he's just going to test him here.
Oh.
Alright, he takes the paper, gives him these squinty eyes, then takes out his... Shit, where is it? Where is it? He takes out his, little, like, what is it called? It's one of those things you write with, and I can't even find it now.
Tablet?
No.
What?
A pen and a quill. He takes out his quill and ink, and he starts, writing in primordial, and then hands it to you.
Sticks gets angry and quickly removes that.
He crumbles it up and, like, throws it away, kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, he more or less scratches out whatever he wrote.
Well. Does
And he
know
looks
what
at him and goes,
says?
He looks at him and goes, "It's obvious you can't read it, and it's obvious that you don't know what you're doing. The page I just asked you to read was about elves, specifically how to kill them." He
Cicely
closes
go.
the book and puts it away.
He bows. He gives a little bow, and then continues putting his stuff away.
Cicely gets up and she says, "Listen, buddy," because she's also an elf. She's also an elf. She goes, "Listen, if you're going to continue with this kind of attitude and talk, I'm going to freeze you in place for the night, and we will leave you here."
You have so much to learn, young elf.
What?
My
What?
distrust for you falls deep. I keep you around because you're funny. That you're an
They
alcoholic.
just
Nothing's
met today.
fun.
Everyone just met today.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so far we're just not getting along. The only one getting along is Theron.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
Styx
say,
is
Nira's
like
wondering if being a
actively
part of
threatening
this.
everybody.
Nira's
Yeah,
wondering if
well,
being
no,
a
he's
part of this.
actively threatening those who are elves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cicely is an elf.
Like 25% of the group is elf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has a strong distrust for them.
Why is he here?
And Nira's just kind of wondering if being a part of this group is worth it.
Cicely is wondering the same.
Styx gets up, puts his book away, and walks over to Theron to see what he's doing.
Could we edit Styx a little bit, please? Because this won't go well.
Yeah,
Well,
Styx will.
Okay, I will edit him so that way he does not.
Can it
he's
be
not
orcs or something?
He
Yeah,
just
she's
not.
like-
He actually he doesn't. He has sort of an internal distrust where he's not going to be vocal with it. He just
Yeah.
it's internal for him.
Alright, that's
because of
perfectly
what he
fine.
went through.
That's perfectly
That's
He
fine.
went. His royal family had some dealings with elves that he was not quite fond of.
That's perfectly fine.
Well, as long as he's not threatening anybody anymore, I think it should be fine.
It's okay.
Alright.
That special book of his is the only one that does the threatening. It speaks to him.
Right in me, daddy.
Oh god.
Alright. So assuming that stuff didn't happen, just for our sake, God, where did we want to leave off then?
We can leave off with he just rationed at the school.
Okay. Alright, so
It looks like Akira is awkwardly shying.
we're just gonna void that out for now, I guess. So
Yeah.
after rationing out the squirrel, Keith takes out his lute and he starts playing and humming a tune to kind of lift the mood.
Cicely enjoys this and would like it tries to play her flute with music.
Lute?
And she did it.
Styx
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
slides over Theron and examines him a bit, saying, "Huh, I've never seen one of you."
Keith's lyrics consist of, "I was attacked by a white woman and saved by a group of strangers."
Strange by a group of hobos.
Murder hobos.
Nira's munching on her squirrel ration, and she's kind of bopping along.
Alright, for the sake of story...
Good.
I'm trying to think. Alright, everyone's in a good mood. Nearby, you hear a language that you do not understand.
What do I? I understand.
No, you just don't understand it.
None of us understand.
But don't... You just don't understand, okay?
Get out of my room.
It's not a phase mall.
Alright, let me see what their, language is.
Swear to God.
It's, we're gonna say Elvish, so we're gonna know, I guess.
Yeah, I know Elvish.
Okay. A majority of us know Elvish. It seems to be a tune that's trying to sound like the lute and, Cicely's humming music.
What, my flute?
A flute. Shit.
Humming music.
Humming music. But it sounds like it's trying to, copy the beat. Alright.
Styx looks into the air and he's like, "What the hell?"
Alright, Theron and Akira, roll a d20 for me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Alright. Akira, you... Let me see. Akira is grabbed by the shoulder and pulled back and is seemingly gone for the moment.
Can I roll to see if I notice?
Yes, everyone, please roll. I mean, unless you don't want to notice.
What would I add? Would that be
That would be perception.
okay? I got a 19.
Alright. Styx, notices.
I don't think I can get over a 20, but I have the maximum.
Okay, yeah, so you definitely notice. You're like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Theron is fine.
Perception plus 5, and I rolled an 18.
You're just like, Thanos snapped your neck.
Like, not even a second. I was already on alert because of the mimic music, and then it happened, and I was totally expecting it.
Alright, awesome. What did Cicely?
Oh, what are we rolling? Might be.
Akira just got snatched.
Oh, I...
Perception.
I got a... Oh, perception?
Yeah. You definitely, you got it.
I got a 19.
You got it. Akira, do you have night vision?
Oh, I have night vision. I have dark vision of 60 feet.
I'm gonna assume you do, just because of,
Alas, she has been vored.
She has to. She has to.
Which
Alright.
has to be vored.
Well, yes, actually.
That's hot.
Features. You have to. I don't see why you couldn't.
You sounds like she's in denial.
I am. Okay. So Akira's pulled into the bushes. You guys know that she's gone. Except Nira, who absolutely knows exactly where she went, just because she rolled over a 20 and she needs to be special. Akira looks up and sees a horned, bearded man.
Oh.
With this little, like, flute thing going on. And he's very, very hairy.
Boy, you need a shave.
Yeah, he really needs to shave. But he looks charming, at least. Like, he's not scary. And, he looks down to her in the bush and he goes, "Do you know them people that were playing the songs up there?"
Styx is automatically confused.
Wait, do we hear this?
No. I mean, unless you want to roll for, perception. Or, would it be perception? We'll call it perception. I don't know.
I'll roll for perception. I got a 14.
Alright. Yeah, alright.
So I heard Anna look over.
You heard the, like, muffled, noise. Like, you heard someone talking. You might not know exactly what they said, but you heard talking.
I got an 18.
Cicely calls out, "Hello? I'd like my friends back." Oh no.
Alright.
Darren is doodling away.
What has
Styx
Nira
knows.
heard that whole thing?
Everyone heard, him speaking, I suppose.
Okay.
Like, not exactly what he said, like, you couldn't repeat it in exact words, but what?
Kira says, she looked up at the man.
Oh, yeah.
Guard. Kira didn't see any reason to attack right now. What?
Styx automatically sees the threat. Styx senses some form of threat, and he stands in front of Theron, who is currently distracted, I'm guessing.
So he didn't notice that they got moving.
Yeah, everyone realized Akira is yeeted.
Is Keith gone also?
No.
Nira would like to go investigate.
Alright. I'm gonna answer Akira first with this, dude.
Okay.
He blinks at her, realizing that he probably introduced himself horribly. And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for a good traveling bunch to deliver this object for me." And he stands tall out of the bush, so now you can see where he is exactly.
Cicely says, "That's a big boy."
That's a big boy. And Akira sees that he has a goat bottom half to his body.
Oh no.
He also has an instrument. I'm gonna roll for Keith. And, he sees that he too likes to play some music. So Keith gets a little hyped, because he's ready for some fucking jams.
Oh my god.
Has he let go of Akira, or does he still have him?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a hold of her anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't seem as though he is, threatening.
Nira's gonna call out to this guy. She's gonna yell out, "Why were you just, hanging in the bushes there?"
Alright, okay, so his little pointed ears kind of flick at, Mira's call out to him, and he goes, "Oh, well, I live in the bushes. I have always lived out here. I'm a nomad." And, looks down to Akira after her, questions. I don't exactly have a name, but I know a lot of people like to call me Satyr. He reaches into his goat man pocket and pulls out a mini egg.
Ew.
Goat man pocket.
Can I roll to see if this... I know this guy's intentions are good, but can I roll this anyway just to make sure that his intentions are good?
His
He
intentions.
doesn't seem like an evil man.
His intentions are good. Don't even roll. His intentions are good.
Okay.
He's radiating with dad vibe.
That's exactly what I was picturing. A big grizzly dad. Just chilling in the bushes.
I just live in the bushes.
Just leave in the bushes.
The bushes.
Cicely,
I don't have a name, but they call me Satyr.
Cicely thinks she might as well just play the flute again. Roll d20. I got a 10.
Alright, Keith kind of, like, perks up, and he says, I see you are a musical man yourself. And Satyr perks up a little more, and he's like, oh, yes, of course, I've been playing since I was a little lad. Who just me?
Look up to see a big ass bear. Start attack and begins to tremble.
He's not a bear. I mean,
He's a very hairy man.
I mean, he would if he's gay, it would be a bear.
he
That's
would
what
be
I
the
was
bear
thinking.
type. It's okay, Mochi. It's funny.
It's really funny.
Mira's really interested in this guy. She's gonna ask more about the egg. She's gonna say, why do you need to sit over this thing?
Styx places a hand on Theron's shoulder to try and calm him down. Alright.
At the question, he kind of like gives a very warm, happy smile, and he's like, "Oh well, I'm glad you asked. Actually, the more you know, the better." And he comes over to the fire, his little goat legs making clip clops onto the ground as he, shuffles forward.
Swear to God, if he cracks that egg and make an omelet.
At a closer glance, the egg sparkles. Like, it looks like a glittery egg. So he kind of like has it out in front of him. He says, what is their name?
Nira gives Akira a look that just says, don't get any ideas. This is a nice man. We don't want to do this to him.
The lizard folk asked me for some help helped me a long time ago when I asked them for help. And I said that I'd give them a fairy dragon egg in return. But alas, I must go back home to my family, and I can't find the time to do this myself. But you all seem like a very trustworthy bunch.
Styx looks at the egg, and he says, "Fairy dragon, you see," as he gets close, opening his book and putting his goggles down once again and begins to write as he looks it over.
Cicely, already assuming that Styx is just a plain weirdo, hurries over to make sure she can protect the egg. You said a fairy dragon? I'm part dragon myself, and I will do my best to take care of this egg for you, sir.
I'm not exactly sure what they want with it, but I heard they taste very delicious. Though I don't eat any. Though I don't eat meat, I like to keep to the grass and such.
I will let anybody eat this if this is a dragon.
Can I roll to see if it tastes good?
Oh, no.
No, not to see if I want to.
Roll intelligence, if you know.
Yeah.
It's only if I know.
Roll an intelligence. If it's a below roll, you lick the egg.
13.
Alright, he doesn't lick the egg.
He pulls the egg closer to him, realizing how close everyone is getting. Kind of second-guessing himself, kind of. He says, only the purest of heart can hold them at a time. I have been trusted to take it because, well, I'm just a lazy asshole. But I don't do much. So he looks around the group and casts his eyes on Theron, and he says, Aye, this one looks very nice. And he starts clopping closer.
I agree. Very cute.
He clop.
Wait, could I?
That's not a good thing to say on there.
I know.
Wait, my question.
What?
Did I figure out if it's delicious or not with the 13? Do I know?
Uh,
know at all?
You have heard that it is pretty, it is known as a delicacy in some parts.
Styx looks at it. Styx looks at the egg once more, and he goes, They are known to be delicious, but they are very rare. It'd be a danger to the species itself to eat it. It would be a danger to my taste buds not to.
Cicely sticks with Mr. Goatman. Sticks as close as possible because she is very interested in that egg.
Nira is keeping her distance because she doesn't want to freak this guy out anymore, and she's also ignoring Styx's weird banter, whatever it is. She's really just interested on wherever this egg is going to be going. She asks him how far away the lizard folk are.
Alright, he first, kind of explains himself to Theron. He says, "Oh, look at this wide-eyed birdie boy. I'm sure he can take care of an egg fine."
You can what?
Take care of an egg fine. Did I cut out again?
Yeah.
He says, I'm sure they can take care of an egg fine. And he, places it in his birdie-like hands.
Goatman gave Theron an egg and said, "Bird boy."
Yeah, he called him Bird Boy. Or Birdie Boy.
How late are you doing this?
Yeah,
I am
how
not.
late are you doing this, Bubble?
I'm gonna end it here soon, actually, so... Then we can continue from here.
Holds the bag. Cicely takes a seat next to Theron and says, "Oh, isn't this exciting? I haven't seen a dragon egg in a very long time."
So, feeling comfortable with handing the egg to, Bird Boy, he looks over Akira again, not entirely sure of her intentions, but he kind of keeps his thoughts to himself as he turns back to the group, and he says, "I hope I can trust you to do this for me. If you ever, see me again, be sure to remind me of this, and I'll, repay you plentifully. Plentifully? We're gonna go with it.
How?
Or I'll be sure to reward you beautifully."
I'm saying this out of context. I'm imagining Akira's eyes with those cartoon money signs in them and go ka-ching.
Styx walks over to Theron as he says, "I haven't eaten a dragon egg ever." He walks over and he places a hand on the bird boy's shoulder. He says, "Well, my son, this is a great, great honor. Not many have held dragon eggs. I myself have held very few. It is a great honor."
Keith,
Pats him on the shoulder.
meanwhile, while all this is going on, he just kind of continues strumming on his lute. But he's just more of, like, watching over the group, just making sure everything is alright.
Cicely's face is currently the group's icon as Styx speaks.
Nice.
Nira's gonna go scoot towards Keith because she's doing kind of the same thing here.
Cicely turns to the half goat man and says, "Of course we'll watch it for you. It would be against my nature to not. I'll make sure my family knows that it was well cared for as well."
He lets out this little, like, goat baa noise, but it sounds like a chuckle of, like, appreciation. And he says, "Just be sure that it gets there intact. If they find it broken, well, I might lose my head."
"I'd lose my own head if it was broken. I'd be a dishonor to my family."
"But I'd actually lose my head."
Well, maybe you should look about keeping that head.
"Oh. Well." Then he goes
Well?
to take it out of Theron's, little bird hands.
Cicely rolls to snatch. But
You're gonna break the egg, man.
No, I did not. I rolled a nat 20. I
Okay. Okay.
And I said, no. I'm saying keep yourself safe. We will protect this egg, I promise you.
Oh, okay. Well, for your trouble then, I'd like to give the birdie boy a gold piece.
Oh, for sure. Give Theron whatever it is you wish.
This other birdie boy seems to really like the shinies, yes? As he pulls out this gold piece and not realizing that he called Akira birdie boy as well.
Cicely glances over at Akira and says, "They did pick up my gold in the bar."
Yes, he did.
Nira notices the actions and can kind of gauge what they're feeling right now. And she is really no use for material things. She's gonna take out her little bell, the little gold bell. She's gonna toss it to Akira.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ring it again. I'm like,
No. Akira's the bell holder now.
I have jewelry. I will give it.
Oh, I'm gonna answer Theron quick. He says, "Nothing special means nothing to me. As long as you're pure of heart, it's all that matters."
Cicely says, "No truer words have been spoken currently."
No, that was Theron. I was answering for Theron earlier. That was my bad.
Cicely still says that.
Okay.
Styx walks over to Nira and stands literally right up against her and says, "Isn't it?
Is what?
We're finally a team. We have our first quest."
And then Keith in the background starts going, "Quest, quest, it's a glorious quest."
The little
Singing, "Take me, Sweet Home Alabama."
the little exchange there puts a smile on Nira's face. She giggles a bit. She's like, "Yeah, kind of like that. Never had a team before."
Sweet Home Alabama.
Alright. So, realizing that he kind of wants to give Akira something just so the egg is better protected, he gives Akira this shiny piece of paper. It's like holographic. And he says, to Akira, he says, "Once the task is done and you want your payment, say these words and I'll be there in a jiffy." And with that, he shakes his little goat man tail and prances away.
Say what words? What words are we supposed to say?
It's on the paper.
Styx looks at the egg and says, "Let's eat it."
No.
Cicely will slap him again.
With the loot. Hang on.
Yeah,
She
she's
slaps him with
holding
the
the
Is it-
blade still.
Wubs, is it an 18 to hit?
It's a 12 to hit.
But I rolled 18, so I hit.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm not gonna take any damage for you, but with his loot, he smacks Stick on top of the head at the mention of eating it, and then continues singing like nothing happened.
And at that point, Styx just places the hand on the back of his head. He's like, "It was a joke. I know the egg. The egg
At the
can only
same-
be eaten by one pure of heart. And none of us clearly are, except for the bird."
Birdie boy.
Cicely
As Keith has hit him with the loot, Mira also discreetly flicked him with her tail.
Where'd you flick
I
me?
can finally talk a bit, but my dog's butt is dirty.
Is that so?
So if you hear rubbing, it's just me drying her butt.
Hang on, Akira looked up as Nier called her name, noticing the shiny objects coming toward her. She caught it in her hands, looked at the bell. She takes the holographic paper and looks down at it. "Oh, okay." She nods a thanks to Nira and put both the objects in her satchel.
Theron continues to hold the egg, and he's just kind of like, "Well, I handled eggs before, but he can't really find the words to say or describe how he's feeling."
I'm gonna assume that Cicely's given Theron the egg back. She snatched it originally.
Oh.
Wait, is she
Yeah,
pure
Cicely-
hard enough to snatch that egg?
Yeah, she rolled a nat 20 and
No.
snatched the egg
But is she pure of heart enough to hold the
that's why
egg?
she gave it back to Theron. She didn't hold it
He
very
just
long.
takes it and gives it right back to the bird boy.
Yeah.
I hope you liked that accent. I was trying to be different.
Oh, is it so?
And the birdie boy.
Hello there.
At this point, Theron's cheeks are also like bright red because he doesn't know what to do in order to have that honor to like hold the egg.
Keith gives Theron bedroom eyes. I like birdie boys that can hold an egg.
He does not say
Then
that.
is just kind of confused.
That
He's like, he doesn't know what it is. He goes, oh, well, I think he's like one of my friends. They're really good at that too.
Can I, hey OG, can I draw how I've been imagining Akira, by the way?
Oh God, please.
Has she been like breathing deeply this whole time and like?
I just picture a Higo face.
Oh. Alright, well that's the end of this campaign that I have for tonight. Just so we're not up all night.
Gone for like half of it.